You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet.
Hello.
And welcome to a special Sunday morning.
Dun, 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 dun. Are you ready for some football?
There is a professional football game on right now.
Hell, let's turn it on.
They play football on Sunday morning because the NFL has a pretty strong presence in Europe.
Really?
Yeah, and a bunch of fans in Europe. And so they've started playing games in different parts of Europe. They played one in London. They're in Spain today. And they'll send two American football teams over to play a game in usually a massive soccer stadium, since it's football. And but because of the time difference, they show it Sunday morning, starting at 8:00. So it's weird. Like,
yeah,
it's like goofy. I woke up and got out of bed this morning, and football was on. Tanya had it on.
Who was playing?
Today it's the Dolphins and the Washington Commanders.
Okay.
So Pittsburgh played in Ireland. That's my team, Pittsburgh Steelers. They played in Ireland a couple weeks ago. I can't remember who they played. I think they won that one. But anyway, it was a weird feeling like it's like on Thanksgiving,
right?
The night before you started cooking the turkey and you wake up and you're smelling dinner
right.
at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
It was weird, but so yeah, we're on opposite football.
Thanksgiving's a neat ass day, dude. I hated Thanksgiving as a kid because it meant long road trip and like visiting with relatives.
Yeah.
Which is a thing that, I'll be honest, as a kid, never really liked. But like, man, the older I get, the more that's like, man, this is a fucking awesome holiday.
Yeah.
I'm off work.
Yeah.
Off
work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to eat, get to chill. Yeah, it's nice. It's like, it's better than Christmas, in my opinion.
I get that because there's no financial obligation.
Yeah, there's
either.
no, like,
you
big
don't have
stress.
to buy presents. You don't have to fucking deal with all that.
If you cook, there's stress. I hear, but we don't cook. We just order Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
and that's fine with me.
I wish we could get to that elevation. I wish we could get to that plane of existence.
It rules. It's like a do nothing holiday. Fucking, it's awesome because it's just
Yeah, Kirsten orders from Whole Foods.
Yeah.
So it's the same shit.
Oh man,
it's like I like cooking.
Yeah.
But
why spend that nice day off cooking? Or the day before?
And it's just like we got other shit to do.
Yeah.
I like cooking if it takes like an hour or less.
Sure.
I don't like spending all fucking day making like 3 or 4 things.
Yeah. One meal.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's coming up. It's right around the corner, too.
I know. I'm ready.
I've got a day. I took the day before Thanksgiving. I found out that, so I went and scheduled a bunch of time off for the end of the year for Christmas and Thanksgiving. So I took the day before Thanksgiving, and I'm already off the day after. So I get like a 5-day weekend, which is pretty sweet.
Hell yeah.
And then I scheduled time off between Christmas and New Year's. So, starting on Christmas Eve, I don't go back to work until Jan 1.
Love it.
And then, I don't even go back on Jan 1. And January the 2nd is on a Friday. So but I can't schedule that yet because it's in next year's PTO.
Right.
So on January 1, I'm going to log into my work portal and request January the 2nd off so that I get that whole weekend as well. Because I don't want to go back to work after being gone for 9 days or whatever.
Work one day and then do a weekend.
And have probably the worst weekend
oh, yeah.
ever.
Oh, man. Do you get... This happens to me. On Sunday where you're like, fuck, Monday's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's happening to me right now.
Whenever I have like a vacation, that happens to be super early. It's like
Yeah.
at the like as soon as the halfway mark
Yep.
of the vacation like reaches, it's like fuck.
Sometimes it's before that.
We're on the downslope.
Yes, exactly. But anyway, after I scheduled all that time off, I thought I looked at and I still had like 40 hours of PTO left. So I'm having to like figure out how to burn that time without completely neglecting my job.
Doesn't roll over.
No, it doesn't roll
that
over
sucks.
because we get unlimited PTO. In other words, you've
That's
got a
right.
limit, but you can take it whenever you need it without getting dinged or whatever. I don't know. It used to be that we could cash in a week and get the money for it,
Oh, that's right. I
Right.
remember you saying
which
that.
I miss.
Yeah.
I would take the hit and just cash that in, but they don't let us do that anymore.
Do you have sick days and vacation days, or is
It's
it all
all-
kind of rolled in?
it's all
That's
one
how ours is too,
thing.
and it works out for me now because I don't really get sick that often,
Yeah.
unless it's COVID.
Right.
But like, I've had that.
You've had that
more
3 times now?
too, just
2?
twice. Let's keep it at twice.
Let's do that.
But like, I don't know. I don't use a lot of sick time, so I just
same.
get that as vacation time. And
Yeah.
that's pretty nice.
Well, I've been working from the company I work for. Have been there for almost 15 years, and the scale is you earn PTO on a scale,
Right.
And I've maxed that scale out. Like I can't earn more because it would be, I would start having more PTO than work hours almost. I mean, I'm
Hell yeah.
I'm at a ridiculous amount, and so even though I've taken PTO peppered throughout the year, it's really hard for me to use it up because I'll get caught up in a project that, I got to get it done. I mean, I have to be somewhat productive or else there's no reason to keep me around. But yeah, I find myself stuck with a bunch of PTO at the end of the year that I don't know what to do with. So,
Dude, there's nothing I enjoy more than like it's Thursday and it's like I'm sitting in my office and it's like I don't want to be here tomorrow.
yeah.
Oh yeah, let's just piss that day away.
Yeah,
yeah.
I do that. I do that sometimes, and I'll just be like, I'll go into my manager's office and be like, "Hey, man, I got to take a day." He's like, "Well, okay." They rarely turn anyone down.
Yeah.
Sure.
Unless if it's a holiday kind of situation, under certain circumstances, they might be like, "Hey, can you take the week before
It's a sweeps
Christmas?
week. You can't take off.
Can you do the week before instead because we've already got 3 people off, kind of thing." But
Yeah.
I'm usually like Johnny on the spot. Yeah, I'm Johnny on the spot with scheduling that shit. Usually, I'm
Good for you.
several months ahead of Christmas.
I'm super not. I'm like always like, oh yeah, I got to put that week in.
yeah,
Yeah.
It starts 2 days.
yeah.
Well, this week we will be talking about F1 Race of Champions, F1 Race of Champions 2, and F1 the Brad Pitt
Colon
pictures.
the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's F1 ROC Race of Champions 1. And F1 ROC Race of Champions 2. Why? Is ROC a thing? I should have researched
Nope.
this.
I think-
Why? Why? It's
Why
like-
abbreviate it
and
and
then
then say
say the
what
whole
it
damn
is? And, yeah,
Yeah.
It's
they got paid by the letter.
yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, someone made out real nice on the title of this game.
Before we jump into all that, what have you guys been up to?
Well, I told you about all my PTO adventures already. I watched F1, obviously. I watched
Hell yeah.
Isn't that the most adult fucking title? Or the PTO Adventures?
the PTO adventures. Or someone really involved with their kid's school
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, I think is it PTA now?
I think it depends on it was PTA our whole lives for me anyway, and now
And
I
then
think
it
it's
switched.
changed to PTO.
And the WWF sued and they had to change.
And now there's something that is so close to fucking BDSM. that is like it's like BSDM or some
Yes,
shit like
yes,
that.
I
I
know what
remember
you're
getting an
talking about.
email about that, and like it was like first thing in the morning. I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm scrolling through. I get an email from Henry's school talking about what the fuck BDSM. Sign up for BDSM.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, which teachers?
Paddling. Okay.
Which teachers? But I also watched. I made the mistake on. I was off on Friday,
Nice.
burning some of that PTO, and I made the mistake of raking the leaves in my yard. So I blew them all into a big giant, 2 or 3 big giant piles.
Did you jump in it?
I didn't. I always put it on this part of my yard that has the
Spikes.
clean out. Well, it's got a big white clean out pipe for my sewer system jutting up.
Yeah.
And
So pretty
like
much.
last year when I was doing it, this little kid come by when I had the pile was massive. It was like Charlie Brown sized leaf pile. And he walks by and he goes, he kind of looked funny at me and he stops and I'm like looking back at him like, what, dude? You know, I've never seen this kid before. And he just kind of looked at me and he looked at the pile of leaves and I'm like, oh, you want to jump in this pile of leaves, don't you? And he just nods at me like real timid, like, yes, please. I was like, my man, I would love for you to do that. I would happily let you jump in this pile of leaves, except there's a giant plastic pipe jutting up from the ground somewhere in this pile. And if I let you do that, you could really get hurt. And I don't want you to get hurt. I'm like, but if you're around next year, I'll try to make it to where you can jump in the pile. And he's like, okay, thanks.
I thought you were gonna be like, I'm sorry, my man. It's 2024. I don't know you.
Yeah.
If you come on my property,
On my property, I could potentially go to jail.
right?
Although my Ring cameras would tell the story, you know. But anyway, so I did that, but like, and I'm at the point now where I can't just like hide them. I have to bag them up, and because we can't burn them in the city, and I can't.
No diggity.
There's no the amount of leaves I blew up was so much that there's just no way to like spread them out or hide them behind my fence or something. So I had to bag them up, which is fine, but I got them all bagged. I had something like 20 bags of leaves from the front and the backyard.
Jesus Christ.
By the time I woke up Saturday morning, it looked like I hadn't done anything because the leaves are just coming down so hard. This is the part of the year where it's like, do I fucking mess with it or do I just let them all fall and try to pick up what's left over once the trees are all bare? And I look up over my house. I've got these 2 massive trees in my front yard that I would love to get cut down, but I can't afford it. I look up and one of these trees is like still mostly covered in green leaves. And I'm like, oh my God, this is never going to end.
I just let nature take care of it.
I do. I try to do that, but I just can't.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy. I've got to get them cleaned up. So
Also,
the yard looks okay.
tip for getting those trees cut down. They're pretty big trees. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. They're real big.
So this probably isn't going to work for you, but there was a tree in my front yard that needed to be cut down because it was dead.
Yeah.
Smaller tree, but still, it's like, fuck, we're going to have to get someone to come out. Someone down the street was having a tree cut down, and my mom literally went down there and said, hey, we've got a tree. Could you guys cut it down? And they did it.
Wow.
They just drove over and cut it down.
They didn't charge for it?
Nope.
Holy shit.
They might have charged my neighbor. I don't know. But
Put it on his tab.
yeah.
He said it was fine. Don't ask him about it, but I
Right.
promise he said it was fine.
he gets embarrassed. He's embarrassed about his generosity.
Well, we've had something like that happen because when they came through and redid the sidewalks on my street several years ago. And they did a lot of the like midtown sidewalks.
So jealous you have sidewalks. It's awesome.
Yeah, and they're like brand new right
Nice.
now, which up to a point they're real nice. But they did that, and as they were going through and doing the survey for each part of the city where they were doing the sidewalk, one of my trees is like almost right up into the sidewalk.
Yeah, sure.
And it's leaning over the street. It's not dead, but if that thing falls, it will hit the house across the street and take out power lines and everything else. It's rough. It's bad. And they were coming through and they were like talking about, I was like, they were looking at this tree and they're like, the guy was such a dick. He was like, hey, what's the deal with this tree? And I'm like,
who was this?
The guy working for the city to do the surveys of the area where they were redoing the sidewalks.
Okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? What's the deal with this tree? It's a tree. And it's right there. That's as much as I know about it. He goes, well, have you ever thought about getting this tree cut down? I said, yes, several times.
And then I'll leave it alone.
Hey.
And I'm like, I don't want, because the branches hang over. I can't even park in front of my house because the branches will fall on the car. And I keep warning the neighbor, don't park in front of my house. It's not because I care. It's because I don't want your car to get hit.
It's a good strategy, though.
Yeah, it works for the most part.
Someone parking there.
Anyway, he's like, what's the deal with this tree? I'm like, I don't know what you're asking me, but no, I've never tried to get it cut down because I don't have the money. Because and he goes, well, apparently he's looking to cut it down. He's like, well, we may need to talk about cutting this tree down. I'm like, do it now if you want. Do it now. And he's like, well, I've got to check with the city.
Get your chopper.
He's well,
That was good.
you're on point this morning.
That was good.
He goes, I guess he was an independent contractor. And he was like, I've got to check with the city. So he checks and they would not let him cut it down because it was going to cost like $5,000 to cut it down.
Sure.
Well, and if it's a big mature tree, oftentimes they have to compensate the property owner for that tree.
Oh,
Because trees are very valuable.
okay. Damn.
Tree law's a bitch.
It is.
I honestly,
check r/tree law. They talk about that shit all the time.
okay. Now I know that subreddit exists. I don't know why I'm surprised to
Is that a
hear
real
that
subreddit?
subreddit exists.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I see on TikTok that like it's a huge thing about all tree law. Like
Yeah.
literally.
They talk
fucking
about that
hilarious.
shit all the time. My neighbor cut down my tree. What recourse do I have? That's like 90% of the posts on there.
Get ready to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess that's partially why, because I mean, the city could have footed the bill for whatever the cost to cut the tree down,
Right.
Yeah.
But they would have also had to compensate me for the tree,
They would have needed your written permission and then,
a waiver,
yeah.
which
yeah.
honestly I would have signed just to get rid of it.
Sure.
I would have been happy to get a free tree cut down.
I mean-
there's two that are the same kind of tree right next to one another. That one is the one that I'm the most worried about.
If there's a sawmill around here somewhere, you might talk to them. They might come take it for you.
Okay, I'd have to check. I would like very much to get rid of both of those trees and then get solar panels, because if I got rid of those two trees, the one thing about those trees that's nice is the heavy amount of shade they provide in the summer.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also like shade doesn't matter a whole lot here.
Not really,
You know what I mean?
not as much.
But
And the back part of my house doesn't have any tree cover, and it just gets baked all summer. So it's really not going to be that much of a difference.
I wasn't thinking about like the temperature inside your house. It probably does make a considerable difference inside the house versus like outside.
We can usually manage it, but the front of the house doesn't get sun until the end of the day. So I don't think it would make that much difference. But anyway, they didn't cut it down. And I guess probably for that reason, there was this guy that I had some work done on the house. Tanya and I redid the front porch. I remember, I don't know if you remember me mentioning,
Yeah.
we screened in our front porch,
Yeah.
which got this attention of the city. They're like, you have to check with us before you make changes to your house because you're in a historical area. And I'm like, okay, no, I'm not going to do that because it's my house and I'm like borderline in a historical area.
Yeah.
Like it's questionable as to whether or not that's true. But anyway, they had to send an inspector out to look to make sure we hadn't done anything else. And he showed me a picture. My house was built in 1892. And he showed me a picture of my
Tell
house.
them to sail the ocean blue.
Yeah, 100 years after.
Your house was built before Dracula was published.
True. We've been doing that a lot lately. Like Frankenstein, for example, took place in 1857, 35 years before my house was built. You know, it was shit like that.
Out of Frankenstein's bones.
Yeah, it was. When they finally were able to get them.
Right.
And then the skeletons come out of the ground, the bones of their money. They build Ian's house.
We did so in that picture, which was from the early 1900s, an old picture. There are in the front yard. There are two little saplings.
Oh my God.
That are about 4 feet tall.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, I just need 10 seconds of time travel.
Yeah.
Just all I need to do is pop in, yank the trees out of the ground, and pop out. So then I wouldn't have this problem. Probably.
It is cool. You got to see those little trees
I
with
do.
babies.
I've got the picture somewhere. I'll show it to you later. But anyway, so I raked and raked and raked, bag to bag to bag. The next day,
a lot.
The
20
sidewalk
bags.
thing. They just built the sidewalk around the roots. So right in front of my house, the sidewalk curves briefly and then resumes being straight. But when they were doing that, at the time, my walkway up to my front door was fucking just gross. We had to have our drain pipe for the sewer replaced, and when they dug up the yard and put the sidewalk back, it just broke and cracked, and it was a trip hazard and everything else.
Yeah.
I asked the guys that were, as they were getting to my house, I'm like, hey, what would it cost me for you guys to redo my front walkway? And they're like, since we're already here, we've already got the materials, everything's here, $800. And I'm like, yep, knock it out. So they, kind of like when you had the tree removed, these guys are already here. And they that was a deal to get that sidewalk redone.
Hey, Ralph said you guys are going to do my walkway when you got done with this section. You still good for
did
that?
he? Sure, okay.
Who? McLeod?
Yeah.
He's from the home office.
Yeah.
Old school buddy of mine. So anyway, I did that and was very disappointed to find all the leaves still have fallen, and it looks like I didn't do shit, except now I've got a big pile of bags in front of my house. And then aside from that, I watched Frankenstein on Netflix, which was recommended by our good friend Bubba Drewski over here. It
Not
was
to be confused with Bubba Blueski.
not yeah.
Ayo.
Ayo. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a Guillermo del Toro film.
Yeah.
It was very beautifully shot.
Yeah.
Getting to watch it in 4K was nice.
Yeah, it was real pretty.
On Netflix. It was a good movie, and it told the story of Frankenstein. It didn't take really any liberties, really. It was the same. It was pretty true to the book, and it was the same story we all know, but it was just really well done. Oscar Isaacs is in it. Mia Goth from X. And
Mia Goth.
You are gone. Thank you.
And what's the guy's name from
Christoph Waltz.
Christoph Waltz was in it. Like you said, it's kind of a smaller part. I really enjoyed it. It was a bit long, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. And then we also watched 3.5 stars was the say says check it out. We also watched One Battle After Another, which is a Leonardo,
right.
Paul Thomas Anderson, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Man, I've almost watched that at least 3 times.
It's also long, but it's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I had heard it compared to being the best Leonardo movie, better than his performance in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I have seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood a lot of times, and I disagree with that statement. But I do think his performance in this was amazing.
I say Brad Pitt also has a very similar performance in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood to F1.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like they could be the same universe.
You're not wrong. The gist of it is the gist of the movie is around. It's very germane to current events, to surrounding the detention and horrible treatment of illegal immigrants, or what are perceived to be illegal immigrants. And it centers around a group called the French 74. I think it's the French 74, French 75, that are freeing these people, and they've been at it since the 90s, and the FBI's efforts to catch them. Sean Penn is in this movie as well, who plays a character that I cannot wait to see die almost immediately. Like, I'm at the beginning of this movie, I'm hoping this guy gets fucking killed.
You
So he
lost
pu-
me
so
at
he
Sean
pays Sean
Penn,
Penn.
and then you reeled me the fuck back in.
Sean Penn is crazy good at his job, and he is especially good at playing characters you hate. He's played a few characters that I've really loved too, but this guy is a fucking prick, and it was uncomfortable almost to watch because I hated him so much. But this movie's not for everybody. I won't even say that it's necessarily for me. I liked the movie a whole lot. I probably won't watch it anymore. I don't think I'm going to revisit this one, just because it not that there was anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
Because it was great. It's just not my style.
Those movies, I usually just watch once.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, for sure.
It's a great film. There's going to be some Oscar nominations for this one. I mean, there's no question about it. I'm really glad I watched it, and I absolutely recommend that everyone see it at least once, because there's some everything relative to what's going on with ICE and all the bullshit that's going on with the illegal immigration thing and the Trump administration and all that stuff in our country right now. It's very poignant, and it's meaningful, and I do recommend it. But, so yeah, one battle after another. For me, 3 stars. Wisdom Sage says check it out. Definitely watch it.
I like watching movies like that, but I don't I rewatch fun movies.
Exactly.
I don't
I do
rewatch
too.
good movies.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because if it's that good,
Yeah.
it's good enough. You see it once, and
Yeah.
it will stick with you.
Yeah.
And it is a very memorable film, and I think it's going to garner a lot of praise. So definitely give that a shot.
Requiem for a Dream is definitely a one watcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There's some you should see that there's a lot of movies out there that you should see once.
I mean, I've seen a GIF from that movie like 1,000 times.
And that's perfect.
But
I've never seen anything but one GIF from True Detective. So,
I know that GIF. I understood that reference.
Man, I think
I
I'm
actually
gonna watch
watched that too.
I think I'm gonna. You guys were talking about it, True Detective, a couple episodes ago, and then like I was listening to something where they were talking about The King in Yellow and like how that's like a big thing in True Detective, and it's like, okay, I might watch.
it has to be.
That was good.
Really old callback.
Whoa.
You'll like True Detective,
Yeah.
I think.
I only saw the
fucking-
first season, but it was pretty fucking good.
This first season is fucking amazing. I liked all the seasons. Some are better than others, but I like them all.
Yeah.
And even the most recent one has brought Jodie Foster back into the fold of being on. She's her first. I think this is her first technical TV show, and she won like Best Actress in it. Again, of course, because she's Jodie Foster and she's fucking amazing. But I think you like True Detective.
Someone had to kill a guy for that to happen.
Yeah. But I think for me, that's about it this week. I didn't take any notes on my comings and goings, so hopefully everything's covered there. If not, I'll talk about it next week.
I have extensive notes on all of my comings, and I'll start right now.
That's why I'm trying to hurry up and
2
get
o'clock,
to you.
3 feet.
Yeah, declining is much like Brad Pitt's character in F1. It takes me a little while in order to get back to where I
Got to
was.
plunge it into cold water.
Yeah, that's right. I got a long scar down the back of my dick.
and covered in tattoos, scar up its back. To get
I've had an X-ray. There's vertebrae in there with fucking pins and shit. Sir, your dick is broken. That's an X-ray from 30 years ago. I watched Carrie, Robert De Palma's Carrie. I'd never seen
Sissy Spacek.
Sissy Spacek, who I failed to mention last week. She read the audiobook that I listened to.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, and she did an awesome job.
Hell yeah, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, when I was it was one of those driving home moments where it's like, fuck, I failed to mention that Sissy Spacek.
The joke store call.
Yeah. I should have called into the show.
I should have. That's awesome.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I could see
It's dated.
It's super dated, and I know
Obviously.
they remade it. And I thought about rewatching.
They remade it.
There was
At least once. Chloe.
Sevigny.
No,
Moretz,
it plays,
and that's in
Carrie White.
2012, I think. And then there was a a 2-part miniseries.
Yeah.
That I didn't watch, but I saw the commercial spot for, and that looked really funny. Because it was it looked like it was trying to do the movie again on a low budget.
Yeah, kind of like they did with The Shining. They
But-
did a mini series
yes.
of The Shining,
And that was Stephen King's
which was
joint.
more
Yeah.
true to the book, but there's a reason they changed the original Jack Nicholson movie for theaters
Yeah.
because that was boring.
Yeah, I watched.
As a movie, it's boring as shit.
There's one thing in the book that I remember when I watched Kubrick's The Shining. There was one thing I was really disappointed wasn't in there, and I understand why Kubrick did it. I mean, I guess because it's really Kubrick's Shining's not really very supernatural. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It kind of is with the ghosts and shit, but it's it's done in a way where you could see it where, oh, well, he's going crazy. And I think
Sure.
there's that in the book as well. But then in the book, when the fucking hedge maze comes alive
Right.
and shit, it's okay, well, this is fucking,
Yeah.
clearly this is supernatural.
In the Shining miniseries, they did that
Right.
shit,
And that's
which
why I wanted to watch it,
it-
but I missed it.
it doesn't look good. It's the computer graphics weren't there to make it I couldn't focus on anything but how bad the graphics were.
I totally get that because I saw this popped up on my YouTube recommended, and I watched some comparison scenes, and it's the decision that they made to do to Jack Torrance is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
They make him look they use CG to make his face look crazy or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's here's an idea, just have the actor emote.
Anyway, Carrie.
Carrie, yeah, I watched it. Yeah, it was. I mean, it's dated for sure.
It is, but it's a good movie. The
It is a good
remake
movie.
is pretty good. The one with Chloe Moretz in it is pretty good.
It's on my list to maybe watch. And with you saying it's pretty good, I'll probably check it out. because
Gillian Anderson plays no, not Gillian Anderson.
Julianne Moore.
Julianne Moore plays Carrie White's mom.
Yeah.
And she's fucking excellent.
And it looked like there were scenes, from the trailer, it looked like there were scenes in it that were from the book, but not in the original movie. And it's
Yeah.
oh shit, they're actually making Margaret White look as bad as she really is.
Right.
Because in the movie, that's kind of sort of it's kind of toothless. Because in the book,
She's
a fucking monster.
She is a monster, and Julianne Moore plays a much more effective Margaret White.
And John Travolta as Billy
Yes.
is fucking hilarious.
It really is.
Because he is also a fucking monster. That
Yeah.
book is just full of monstrous
The
people.
Billy of I know you invested a lot of time in Carrie.
Yeah.
The Chloe Moretz version might be worth a watch for you.
All right. I'll check it out. It was, like I said, it's already on the list.
Yeah.
But
And as I mentioned last week, Mike Flanagan is doing a mini series, which is it's going to be good. Mike Flanagan has never led me astray. If you haven't seen the movie Hush, I recommend it. He did like House on Haunted Hill, which
Okay.
was a mini series, which is very, very good.
It really was. Yeah.
But they've got Summer Howell playing Margaret White, which is
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yvonne from no, not Yvonne. What is her name?
From Clue?
No,
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
Samantha Sloan.
Margaret White has huge fucking tits. Guys, remember the buffoon, Adam Sandler? Anybody?
Oh yeah, no, she's not who I thought she was. She is in a lot of Mike Flanagan stuff though.
Okay.
She was in House on Haunted Hill, and the
Which is a very
Haunting
Dark Tower
of
name.
Haunting of Hill House is the
could
name
s-
of his version, not
Right.
House on Haunted Hill.
Right.
House on Haunted Hill is based on the same story. This is a more accurate retelling of it. Anyway, it should be pretty good. I'm excited for
I'm looking
it.
forward to it. I think it would work really well as a miniseries. I mean, I think a lot of Stephen King's material works well as a miniseries
Yeah.
because one of my favorite things about his writing, this kind of slides into.
Yeah.
I'm reading Salem's Lot right now. Man, I should say I'm rereading it because I read Salem's Lot. I liked it, but holy fucking shit, I love it this time.
Yeah.
I love it. And it's like, I was thinking about like the character work in Salem's Lot is really good. It's really good in Carrie. But like, I remember reading Salem's Lot the first time, and I guess I was in maybe early college when I read it. And like all like the town building and stuff, that's like the first third of the book.
Yeah.
I really didn't like because I was just like, let's get to the fucking vampires.
Right.
Good God, let's get to the fucking vampires. I didn't really appreciate the slow burn. But man, this go around, and honestly, a lot of it is probably because of the Dark Tower.
I was going to ask how much of this is impacting your
like a lot,
because of what happened in the Dark Tower.
Because now it's like, now when I listen to like the town building and stuff, in the back of my brain constantly like darktower.exe is running.
Yeah.
And it's like scanning for references and shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'll pause, rewind 30 seconds. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? So that's been super fucking fun. And I've got like 4 hours left in the book. And if I hadn't been like, if darktower.exe hadn't been running from startup, I'd probably be done with it.
Right.
I've probably spent at least 4 hours like rewind.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Is that familiar? Yeah. So that's been really fun.
Awesome.
I plan on watching the new movie, once I'm done with the reread.
It's good.
I've heard it's good. And then there's like a mini series from 2004, maybe, that has your boyfriend Rob Lowe in it.
Yeah.
Which I'm trying to find that. If anybody out there is listening, I can't find that. If you can find that miniseries, let me know.
Put it in Overseer.
An Overseer?
We'll talk.
Okay.
We'll talk.
All right. Other than that, Henry is really interested in chess all of a sudden.
Okay.
Which rules for me because I'm not very good at chess, but I do like playing chess. So that's been a lot of fun. We've been playing and in the meat space, but also on chess.com. We played a game at Just Hamburgers yesterday. That was fun.
Nice.
Nikki and I went to his Thanksgiving lunch at school, which was also a lot of fun. His cafeteria, I feel like school cafeteria food is like advanced leaps and bounds since I was in fourth grade.
Oh, has
fifth
it?
grade. Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe I just maybe I just went to bad school. I don't know. And then other than that, played a little bit of Night Rain with Tadpog Sweethearts, Josh and Nicole. Man, we're doing the hard versions where we're fighting they're called Everdark bosses, which are like harder versions of the bosses. Man, we got super fucking close last night, but just weren't able to do it. But maybe sometime this week we'll get it done.
Most definitely.
And other than that, just watched F1 with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Bubba Drewski, what you been up to?
Not a ton. I mean, I watched the movie, played the games. It's a long ass movie. Yeah. But yeah, not a ton. I mean, I guess one of the things that happened on my drive in from Nashville last time I flew in was I helped a lady. I changed a lady's tire at a gas station. I stopped at the gas station and I'm just, take a piss, get a drink, some caffeine, having a smoke. And I see her pull up with her flat tire and goes directly to a police officer who stopped at a gas pump. I'm like, great, I'm off the hook.
Yeah.
I don't have to get fucking road grime all over my shit.
Did he get out of the car and shoot her?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't heard about this.
Well, right in the kneecap. No, he told her that he's not allowed to change a tire, that he would have to call a like roadside assistance. And I'm like, aren't you a public servant? Like, isn't that?
Yeah. I could see his time is probably better used somewhere else. But
I mean, he's highway patrol. Like, all he's doing is clocking speeders.
Yeah.
Like, so anyway,
Yeah, that's misquoted dollars for him.
I thought it was odd that like
It is odd.
you can't help a person clearly in need.
yeah.
So she, I'm standing there having a smoke. She just walks right up. Can you change a tire? I'm like, if you've got a spare in the tools, like, and she did. So,
Ma'am, I'm not allowed to do that.
My time is better used standing here and smoking
Yeah.
cigarettes.
so I helped her with that.
Do I
but-
look like a police officer?
But I just thought I don't know. I thought it was odd, but
He probably just didn't want to do it.
it makes me wonder if like maybe he didn't know how.
No.
Even
I know how to change a tire.
Like, I don't know. I'm just like, yeah, he probably just didn't want to do it. But yeah, that was pretty much it.
My whole thing would be, yeah, I'll help, but if something fucks up, you're not allowed to sue me. Here,
Well-
can you sign this napkin from my glove box?
I happen to have
yeah.
a stack of disclaimers. Let me find the right one. Here we go.
I know this grift, lady. Nice try.
I mean, lucky for me, I'm in a state I don't live in and a rental car I don't own. Like, that woman's never finding me. I'm a white dude with glasses, so I look like every other white dude with glasses. And
Yeah, that is true.
keep that running joke.
Blend in with the crowd.
So there ain't no way. But she's like, can I, like, will this tire get me to a tire shop? And I was like, yeah. I wouldn't go over like 50 because it was a donut with her spare. But the fucking tire I pulled off of that, the steel bands were showing
shit.
on part of it. And I was like, I'm surprised this was still, well, obviously it wasn't holding air, but I'm like, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Got your money's worth out of that one.
No shit.
Yeah.
So,
Man, we were driving. So Henry also got green belt yesterday.
Oh.
which
Hell
was-
fuck yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And he fucking nailed it too, because he was concerned going in that he wasn't ready. He was going to put off testing until the next round, and no, he did. He fucking nailed it. But the studio where he learns is in Benton, so that's like a 30-minute drive.
sure.
And we get on the interstate. Nikki's driving because I've got an oil leak and I didn't want to fucking push it. But she's driving and I'm like, this is some fucking shit that probably the first time it ever fucking came out of my mouth was like, what is wrong with your car? And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, when is the last time what's your tire pressure? She's like, I
Right.
don't know. I was like, you don't feel that? I mean, I'm over here like I'm like holding a drink, and my fucking hand is shaking.
I just thought it was the T-Rex.
Wait, am I Michael J. Fox? Oh no, your tire pressure might be off.
Oh no, I have Parkinson's. It's our tire pressure.
Shit! Don't do that to me, woman. But yeah, so we stopped it.
Did we all just get Parkinson's?
Oh fuck!
Someone gets mass Parkinson's.
Early onset mass Parkinson's disease. I look over at the other cars. Everybody's. But yeah, I was fucking proud of myself because it's like, holy shit, I noticed a thing about a car.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, vibrations are bad. Yeah, that's. I mean,
you got your age ability finally kicked in.
Finally, right?
yeah. Finally got my security cameras installed before I came up here because I have mine are all hardwired PoE cameras that link back to an NVR, and then I can see them through the app when it's connected to my network. So now I can yell at my dogs in the backyard again. They get real. I'll be like, "Hey, you!"
Yeah.
And they'll, what?
I know that voice, but it's coming from the sky.
I think it creeps them out a little bit.
I'm jealous. I've never had a pet like react to like whenever like I'm away for work and I FaceTime or something. Never. They're never like, oh, who is that?
I think it's more just like they heard it and they, what was that?
Yeah.
And then like I did that the other day and watching my dog in the backyard. She looks at it, kind of shakes it off and walks inside. I'm like, okay.
What kind of
See you
dogs do you
later.
have?
Mutts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They're both shepherd mixes, I think.
Cool.
About 60 pounds. And yeah, just good dogs.
We had a Beagle Springer Spaniel mix when I was in high school, and man, she was the best dog.
Yeah. One of them is like a fucking cat. When she wants affection, it's on her terms.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she's just like, I'm going to do whatever I want. And my other dog is just a fucking cuddle puddle. She just wants to be in your lap all the time. So it's a good dynamic in the house.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. Tyler?
Nothing. But I do have something.
What you got? A big Oreo.
big
Thanksgiving
Oreo.
dinner inspired Oreo.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
So I saw this pop up and I was like, oh, content.
Hell yeah.
Purchased it. I was hoping it was going to get here in time. It did. So this is the special Thanksgiving edition Oreos with 6 variants within.
Huh.
So we have a pumpkin pie Oreo.
Makes sense.
We have a creamed corn Oreo.
Oh, no.
Interesting.
We have a caramel apple pie Oreo.
Okay.
Yeah.
A cranberry sauce Oreo.
Okay.
Sure.
A turkey and stuffing Oreo.
That's fun. That's the one.
Hell yeah.
I'm looking forward to that one.
And a sweet potato Oreo.
Okay.
Okay.
If you'd all like to partake.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. It's in like a
Sewing
Dank's cookies.
it's in a sewing kit that's
Yes.
shaped like an Oreo.
May or may not later have drugs in it.
You can put your weed in there.
Not hard drugs. Not hard drugs.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's got like gerbil cage
Yeah.
shavings.
For the amount of money this cost, it better have something.
Daddy, you
in
better
it.
sharpen those fucking pencils over those Oreo shaped canisters faster.
Oh, they look like the pictures show them, and they look a little like macarons.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're coated.
Oh.
So these official Nestle Oreo?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess they would have to be, considering this is the can top
branding,
is a literal Oreo cookie.
Let's scan that QR code and give Nabisco our banking and
Scan the QR code to share your feedback and get 15% off your next order.
your next Thanksgiving.
I'm not going to order these, so. All right.
Should we? But we
I
could
would
submit it. We could submit feedback as our podcast. It could be marketed.
Good.
Just link the episode.
Yeah, let's say clip this part.
Okay, can we start with ones that we think are
Sure,
going to suck?
whatever you want. Yeah.
Because I think creamed corn and turkey and stuffing are going to suck a lot.
Cream corn is
I hate
yeah.
creamed corn anyway.
Me too.
Oh, I like
I like corn.
I like corn.
there's a barbecue restaurant in it's like a microbrewery plus barbecue in one of the suburbs that I lived in.
Yeah.
And they had a jalapeno cream corn as one of their sides.
Okay,
that
you
was,
had jalapeno.
that
and
was
I'm fucking in.
dynamite.
Yeah.
It was real
I
good.
believe that because I feel like when you're adding shit into it, you're trying, right?
Yeah.
And then like you're trying to make it better.
Well, this was obviously like homemade too, and
Just smell it.
So this is a regular Oreo that's coated in
Cream corn.
And
cream.
flavoring,
Yeah,
right?
Yep.
kind of like the fudge dipped ones at
I'm gonna
Christmas.
take
and
Oh
shit.
my God, this smells
It smells disgusting.
disgusting.
I'm gonna take a nibble of this. I know
oh,
I
come
can't
on, let's
eat it.
come on, let's do
What's
it.
your over under on this grossness compared to mustard on a Reese's cup?
Ooh,
That's mustard
think-
on a Reese's cup is worse.
Yeah, I
It's
think
gotta
this will be better.
worse.
I really think this smells gross, but I don't think it's gonna be that
Getting
bad.
my water at the ready.
All right.
So we're each gonna eat a quarter of this Oreo.
Yep.
Okay.
Cream cone Oreo.
Oh, it's gross. It's gross. It's gross.
Oh.
Okay, it gets better though, but then it gets worse again.
That's weird.
I have to go spit this out for real.
Here's a bowl. Here's a bowl. No, that's not gonna cut it.
Get the Tadpog spittoon.
That's weird.
It's really weird.
I-
It really tastes like cream corn. Like they didn't try to like make it work with the Oreo.
No.
No, they didn't. I mean, I don't have it. It didn't hit me as bad as Ian, but
I feel like Michael Bluth looking in the bag of dead dove. Like, I don't know what I expected.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
yeah, that's goofy.
Do we have any Jones Thanksgiving soda to wash this down with? They don't do that anymore, do they? Is Jones around?
Yeah, Jones is around.
Oh, okay,
They're
good.
still doing like Fallout stuff all the time.
Oh, okay, good. Ian, I'm really sorry that I convinced you to eat a quarter of that. I honestly didn't believe it was going to be as bad as it was. It was as bad
I'm just
as
sorry
you
for
suspected.
I'm sorry for the drama, but that was.
It was.
If I had swallowed that, I would have vomited.
No, it was
I
gross.
gagged a little bit.
I mean, it was disgusting.
I need to get the flavor out of my mouth.
Here's a turkey and stuffing Oreo.
Dude, I'm looking forward to this one.
I have too. This is gonna be good.
Give me the big piece.
Okay.
Give me the drumstick
Give me
of
the
that motherfucker.
smallest possible.
I'm a
piece.
dark meat guy.
And if you pass this, it's the jumbo piece for Dave.
I can't
you.
do it, y'all. I can't do it.
Oh my God, this smells so bad.
I can't.
Oh wow!
This smells so bad. I regret.
Oh,
This smells like
I
cat
can't do
food.
this. I can't.
Oh,
do this.
This
man.
smells like fucking cat food. Yeah, don't.
This-
Don't. If you don't
I'm.
This is a wild smell.
wild smell is a
This
really
is
good
fucking
way.
nuts.
Holy shit. You remember those possum candy canes?
yeah, dude.
I
Yes.
definitely get the stuffing coming through in the smell.
I bet
my
if we left
God.
this sitting out, the mice wouldn't eat it.
They would pass.
Hard pass. They're gonna stop coming here.
Oh man.
This is Tadpog Holy Wafer,
I
guys.
did not expect this to be gross. I did not expect a Barty, Harry Potter Barty's,
the birdies.
Oh,
beans.
Barty's beans,
Yeah.
like level shit.
God.
Well,
Y'all
I'm
go.
going to eat my jumbo
I'm gonna eat
quarter.
it.
All right,
ahead.
turkey and stuffing Oreo.
Cheers.
that's not nearly as bad as it smells.
And it's better than a cream corn. It's not good.
It's not good, but it's not horrible. The aftertaste is pretty raunchy, but
The aftertaste is pretty raunchy. I had a orange.
yeah, that aftertaste is pretty brutal. But
I can still smell it.
It's like wrapping Oreo in sage leaves.
oh, that's a good
yes.
call.
Yes.
I'll get rid of that in a minute.
Ooh, yeah, that one's.
That one had all the fucking fixins.
I like.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, I like
God.
the cream corn one better.
I don't know about that.
I did. That one, the cream corn one had the sweetness. Corn has natural sweetness.
Oof. Yeah, that is a good point.
It really clashes here.
I feel like
with
they
the-
were both awful.
They
Those
were both bad.
Guantanamo style cookies we just ate.
Oh, and I still have it.
Yeah.
It's like the worst toothpaste you've ever had.
It sticks
after you
around.
brush your teeth.
Yeah. That one's like stuck to the roof right in the back there.
All right,
The Trump spot.
Yes. It's
So
stuck right there in the
pumpkin
Trump
pie,
spot.
caramel apple pie, cranberry sauce, and sweet potato, which I've read are all good.
Well, we know the apple pie one's going to be good.
Save dessert for last.
Well, just because I brought those apple pie Oreos
Oh, yeah.
that one time.
That's right.
I fucking finished that that
The
container.
package.
Those
Oh,
were
yeah.
really good.
Those
This
were
is
good.
going to be coated in.
Yeah, so that one will be good.
I'd say the sweet potato would probably be the next logical
grossest?
choice. Yeah. And
Are you
I don't care for sweet potatoes.
Me neither. Although
either.
I'm coming around to sweet potato fries a little bit, bit by bit. I'm coming
Yeah.
around
What I
to 'em.
think-
Kirsten likes sweet potato fries, so that's what we buy in the frozen section.
Yeah.
So
Here's
I'm
what I
fine
think
with it.
will kick it over the top for you, Dave. That's what I used to do sweet potato fries with, and I think it's so fucking good.
Okay.
Is dip them in a combination of sriracha and blue cheese.
Interesting.
Okay.
That the sweet, the
tangy.
tang, and the heat all
Interesting.
perfect.
Okay.
Hey, give me one of those empty wrappers, would you? I gotta put.
If you need to spew,
No.
spew it.
Nice. I just need to put this little. I can still smell this.
That thing, that one was rough.
You dropped that motherfucker in that bag like it was fucking plutonium. That was
It might as well be plutonium for as much as I want it inside my body. Once again, teeny tiny piece for me, and I reserve the right to not eat it.
I think that's probably the key.
we are going to get Thanksgiving superpowers after eating all these. I feel like.
That one at least smells a little bit less
Thank you.
disgusting.
Oh yeah. That's,
It does smell less disgusting.
Yeah.
It's pretty too.
Yeah, it's a good
do
color.
you guys remember
Good
these
color-
like Hostess
colorway.
brand muffins?
Mm-mm.
It smells just like those.
It's got kind of that artificial smell.
A little bit.
You
You
smell
know?
like Hostess brand muffins. Damn.
Because there's this one brand of like that brand muffin that my parents. It's one of two foods I ate so much I got like just burnt out. Yeah, I couldn't eat anymore.
God, I do like a nice bran muffin.
It smells like it's just going to be overly sweet.
Yeah.
All right, sweet potato.
Cheers.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Very artificial.
I don't really get
It
yam.
is.
I just get
I think that's part of what's fucking with me on these is that this. It's unnatural. It's unnatural. These smell so accurate to
Yeah.
real food, and my brain is having trouble
You're in the
processing.
uncanny valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm chewing the oil in my mouth, but I'm tasting that cinnamony in my nose. It's like
Yeah.
I'm chewing it, but I literally feel it right here.
Getting the wasabi effect.
And it's
Yeah.
really, it's
Definitely
got a
get more
strong,
cinnamon.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got a strong sweet potato finish. Like I feel like I just ate a spoonful of sweet potato.
Yeah.
So they're somehow
they're nailing the flavor.
ridiculously accurate on these flavors. Like stuff like that always bothers me, but it's kind of impressive that they can simulate something so perfectly out of chemicals.
Also scary, right?
It's also very scary.
Yeah. It's like how many minutes of my life did I just take off the
Yeah.
by eating that?
Cranberry should be next, right?
You want to do cranberry
Or
next?
I actually hate pumpkin pie. So
yeah, I don't
from
care
on
for
a
that either.
disgusting scale, we could go pumpkin pie. I think the cranberry one's going to be good.
I don't like cranberry, so
Oh,
we're
that's
flip flopped
right.
on
That's
pumpkin
right.
pie cranberry. But I'm fine.
Dealer's
Whatever
choice, I
order.
don't care,
I'm
man.
good
Yeah.
either way.
I don't think I'm going to be blown away by any of it.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie was the next thing I saw.
I don't love pumpkin pie. It's
Yeah,
Tolerable.
That's always a pass
Right.
for me.
Yeah.
yeah. Pecan pie though.
I like pecan
yeah.
pie.
Oh, that's my favorite.
That would be a good Oreo flavor.
yeah.
I like chess pie, but that's really not a pie.
Glop of sugar.
It's great.
It is. It is.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
This smells
Exactly
pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. Mhm.
Yeah.
But oddly more astringent.
yeah.
A little bit.
It's got there's a funk.
I'm
there.
getting weird
It's
donut
li-
vibes
it's
from it.
Lemon
Yeah.
pledge.
Oh,
lemon. Yeah,
Lemon
you're right. It's got
pledge.
like a yeah.
I've got a
Okay.
very lemon pledge smell.
Sure.
in
Sure.
here.
Okay.
All right.
Pumpkin pie.
That's not bad.
That's pumpkin. That's
I wouldn't eat more than a quarter of one of these, but it's not bad.
It's artificial pumpkin flavor.
Or like I just squirted one of those Tarani syrups into my mouth. That's pumpkin.
Yep.
I initially got that same gag reflex that I got from the cream corn. It passed more quickly. But I don't know if this is because this is disgusting or because I just don't like pumpkin pie.
I think a lot of the disgust for me is that it's like covered in that frosting, right? I think if they would have just like
Maybe
infused
made
the flavor in the cookie instead
Right.
of it having that
Like
frosting.
they did with the regular apple pie
right,
Oreos.
right, because that
those
worked
weren't-
really well.
It did, yeah. It makes me think it's going to be apple pie frosting on a chocolate Oreo. I'm
Right.
like, that's not going to be as good.
Right, right. I even like the Coca-Cola ones that they did.
Oh, I don't know if I've had those.
Those were tasty.
Yeah.
All right, here's cranberry.
It's cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce. Correct.
Zombie.
Oh, God, that smells good to me.
Yeah?
I love cranberry.
Take a little tiny boy.
That's fine.
God, that
smells
smells
good.
really
Okay.
good.
It smells good.
It smells, yeah.
What is that, though? That
It smells like a soda to me.
It's almost
blue
it's-
raspberry.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
It smells like blue raspberry.
It's very up in that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Like a Sour Patch Kids. Or
Yes.
This is
Cuban bee.
This is the
Cuban
best.
bee.
This is the best smelling one yet.
Yeah, it does smell really good.
All right.
It's also pretty.
Cranberry sauce.
You said blue raspberry. That's all I can think of now.
Same.
Now we know what blue raspberry flavor is.
Cranberry Oreo,
Cranberry Oreo.
something. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of cranberry flavor to me.
which I'm
It's
good with.
But I liked it. I did not dislike that.
Man, you
There is a little bit
bite.
of tartness in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
They hit that. They did something to make that tartness come through a little.
I don't think this one was as flavor accurate as the others.
It was the best one yet, though.
I agree.
yeah, I agree. It was the best one that we've had so far.
It smelled the least artificial.
You actually helped me a
like-
lot by saying blue raspberry.
It smelled the least like cleaner artificial.
Yeah,
And more like blue raspberry.
More like
artificial.
candy.
Artificial. Yeah.
Yeah, so far it feels like I partnered with like Fabuloso. for
Yeah,
all these
that's
flavors. Mm-hmm. All right, so last, hopefully,
But certainly not least.
Yeah, let's hope.
Woo!
Thank
Reflex. Reflex save.
Here's a smaller one.
Thank you.
yeah.
Oh, this is fine.
It smells nutty.
Yeah.
I get like that hard candy apple shell
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
or Jolly Rancher.
Jolly Rancher. Yes. Yeah. It's like an apple Jolly Rancher.
Do it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, apple Jolly Rancher.
For sure.
Nailed apple. Jolly
100%.
Rancher. I like the ones you brought better.
Yeah.
too.
They had more balance with like the cinnamon and stuff.
I think it's just that these are all so bloody sweet.
They are.
The frosting.
It's
It's
too
too
much.
much.
I need, like I said, I've mentioned in the past that I like cake more than frosting. So if I get a piece of cake, I don't mind if I get one that doesn't have very much frosting on it because I like the cake better.
Sure.
This is an example of too much frosting, but interesting to say the least.
My guess is that was about 300 calories.
Well, you
Per Oreo.
you ate the equivalent of one cookie.
1 1/4.
1 1/4.
And not even a regular Oreo.
Yeah.
An Oreo drenched in.
All in all, gross experience.
Yeah.
But hey, thank you
great.
for
Yeah,
providing
yeah.
this
You're
for
welcome.
us.
Bringing
That
that.
was
The
great.
apple and the cranberry were worth it. Everything else was not.
Ooh.
Can I get you fellas to join me in a quick break?
Sure. I've got a draft if we're interested in doing a draft.
We can. I don't think the movie and the game are going to take too long to cover.
I agree.
No.
So we can do the draft
Okay.
and then
Big
do
agree.
a quick movie
Okay.
game review.
Okay.
And move on with our lives.
Sounds great.
But I do need a break.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, we're back.
Oh, one thing I forgot to show y'all Tater Days has their terrible graphic design T-shirts, but in downtown Paducah, you can get one of these shirts.
Yeah, I've seen those. I've
Yep.
seen those at gas stations
Yeah.
and stuff.
Halfway between Monkey's Eyebrow and Possum Trot, Paducah, Kentucky. I fucking love it.
I'm glad that those still exist. I remember seeing those I remember seeing those 20 years ago.
Yep.
I don't know. The design may have changed a little bit, but
No idea.
Monkey and the possum are giving each other a high five.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
I saw this and I was like, well, I'm buying that. So,
All right.
I've got a 10-spot draft if you fellows are interested.
I
Sure.
am
Yeah.
interested.
From Canon_born, who has provided an explanation. You wake up in the morning to realize something has happened. Your number 1 being the thing you would most prefer to occur, 10 being the least. So this is a 10-spot, you wake up and draft.
okay. And it's unexpected things?
It doesn't really qualify that it's unexpected, but you
Okay.
do wake up and realize something has happened.
Okay.
So I assume that maybe it is
So,
unexpected.
like, best being a blowjob and
That's
worst being
probably gonna be on
Armageddon?
the list, right? Yeah. Just depends on what you like more.
Yeah.
And who's giving the blowjob?
Right.
That is true.
Could be blowjob Armageddon. So,
All right. First, your alarm didn't go off and you are 20 minutes late to work.
Fuck, this is just nightmare fuel for me. Even though no one would probably care or notice. They'd be like, if I walked in 45 minutes late, it's altogether possible that it wouldn't be noticed. But internally, I would be freaking out.
Yeah, I can get away with that pretty easily most days, too.
Okay, so if I dislike this a lot, where should I put it on the list? That closer to 10?
I think so.
Number 1 being the thing you would most prefer.
Okay,
to
gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm going to throw it at like 9.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too.
yeah, I'm throwing it at 10. I set my own schedule, so, 20 minutes late for what? So I'm good.
Right.
That's an 8 for me. I don't like it when this happens because I don't like the feeling of panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially first thing in the morning.
Yes. However, what I normally do in situations like this is fucking take my time.
yeah.
You're already
late.
Might as
Same.
well just
Already
roll
late.
with it.
I would rather be an hour and a half late than 30 minutes late.
Then rush
Yeah.
to be 30 minutes late.
Yeah.
Late is late.
Late is late.
Yeah.
And the good thing about that now these days too is I'm sending a text
Right.
to somebody and saying, "Hey, I overslept. I'm on my
Sorry,
way.
I'm on my way.
I'll be there as
Yep.
soon as I can."
Just got to jerk off real quick. Yeah. Understand.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, what I do in that situation, I don't like that feeling. So that's why I'm throwing it down there. But what I usually do in that situation is just work until lunch from home or the hotel room.
Make up the difference.
And just like, whatever,
Yeah.
I'll just be late. I'll just be like a half day late. Fuck it.
Yeah, and I can usually pull that off too. I
Right.
can usually be like, "Hey, I'm behind. I'm just going to work from home today." And
Yeah.
now I'm much closer to being like I'm basically on time,
Right.
Because I don't have
you're
to
not
factor
traveling.
the 20 minutes in
Or-
to get
yeah.
to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I'm a field guy, so I do need to go out to site usually.
sure.
But I'm like, I can wait till after lunch.
Okay.
I'm going to do inspections then.
All right. Number 2. You start your normal routine and preparation for your workday, but realize it's actually Saturday or the first day of your weekend.
I love that feeling.
That's a great feeling.
It's never happened.
I've had that happen, and it's like now I've gotten an early start on my day off. I didn't burn 2 hours of extra sleep. I got up and got ready, and now I'm up and now I don't have to do shit all day.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, but I mean, I'm still going to put it in the middle just because there's
Me too.
way better thing. I mean,
Me too.
sex could happen. So like,
could.
Right.
that's number one.
Yep. That's a 5 for me because it's a wash.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. I'll do the same.
Me too.
All right. 3rd, you are 1 minute away from having the biggest shit of your life.
Been there.
That is a relative. Oh, you mean so right after waking up?
Right after you wake up, you realize you're
realize-
1 minute away from having the
You got to
biggest
like
shit of your
rush
life.
to the toilet.
That's most of my days. So
How would you rate that?
it's like a day. It's like 6.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah.
All right.
Can take a shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop it to 7, but
I'm gonna go 8, and the reason I say that is because I only have one bathroom, and 9 times out of 10, it depends. If it's a work day for me, she usually starts getting in there and taking her shower and getting ready and doing her thing, and she does this 7 days a week, and so on Saturday and Sunday, I might sleep until 9 o'clock, and there's a really good chance that she's in there, and I don't take a shit in front of people.
Oh, dude, I love taking a shit when Nikki's taking a shower. I love it. I love it.
can't do
Oops, I'm
that.
sorry. I can't hold it.
She would probably be like, well, okay, do what you got to do, but I don't like doing that.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
if it's on a
I revel in it. I'll even make comments like, whoa, this is a rough one today.
gotta do a courtesy flush.
Yeah. Sorry, sweetheart.
Burner. So, you're stinking up the bathroom and scalding her with hot water.
Ours, you know what? Ours is okay. Ours is pretty good.
We
for
don't
that.
really have a bad.
It does fuck with the
problem
water
it.
pressure for like a
It's the
second.
pressure.
But the temperature, all good. She pays me back from time to time, so we're good. It's good for the goose. I'm going the opposite direction. I'm putting it at a 4 because, like, I love waking up and being like, sweet. Look, I know there are benefits to taking a shit at work, but I would much rather shit at home. 1,000%. I even found the secret bathroom at work, and when I have to shit, I go to the secret bathroom.
right.
We have a couple of those.
But they don't have a fucking bidet in there, and like I gotta tell you, that shit makes the fucking difference for me because it's like when I don't squirt the Ruby Star fruits, it's it doesn't feel clean.
You just feel a little dirtier.
Feel a little dirty. Got to double up. I double up. I squirt, then wipe, and then check. All right.
All right, that's clean.
Yeah.
I'm with you in that sense. Like if I got up on a day when I know the bathroom's going to be free, it's great to start your day by just purging all that,
Getting
and
rid of it.
getting it out, and
Yeah.
now I know I'm good for a while,
Yep.
so that I don't have to shit at work most likely.
Yep.
But we have, like I said, at our office, we have a couple of bathrooms downstairs, which is basically unoccupied space right now.
Those are the best.
And they're one-shot, private, one toilet, lockable bathrooms.
Ooh, wow.
Nice.
That's 2 upgrades for me.
Yeah,
Mine has a urinal in there,
yeah.
and
The
it doesn't
one-
lock.
Our ones upstairs, of course, most of the people that work at our office are men. We have one female employee. So she's got the ladies' room all to herself.
So they're marked. Men
They're
and women.
marked
All right,
male,
gotcha.
female, and the ladies' room has like 3 toilets in it, and the men's room has 2 toilets and a urinal. The men's room is constantly fucking occupied. But yeah, she's got free reign over the ladies' room, which is nice because the downstairs bathrooms are usually available, and then there's
Yeah.
privacy. So I dig that.
Yeah.
But waking up, shitting at home, biggest shit of your life at home, it's pretty great.
I don't want the biggest shit of my life not at home.
No.
Yeah.
God.
A
no.
regular shit is fine.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want the biggest shit of my life.
To be at the country castle.
Or worse at work, because I don't have a poop knife at work. Country Castle has a poop knife. 4, you are 8 years old on Christmas morning. No time traveling. You are always a child. This is number 2 for me. I'm still holding out for sex, which is better than Christmas.
8 years old on Christmas morning.
But 8 years old, that's like perfect. For me, that's like perfect Christmas age.
Eight
Yeah.
is the best age for that. Yeah. Man, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold out, but I'm gonna put it at 3.
I think I'm going to go 3 as well.
Tyler, what you think?
I'm gonna go 7. I would not want to be perpetual child.
It would be a weird Groundhog
I like
Day.
more things about my adult life than I did about my childhood.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm not taking it. I mean, I'm not interpreting it that way. Not to say that that's the wrong way to interpret it, but I think the way to take it is you wake up in the morning and you are 8 years old on Christmas morning.
It's just that feeling. You're just ranking the feeling. It's not like you're.
I kind of just took it to mean like
I meant,
remembering my 8-year-old Christmas.
but that's an interesting take.
But yeah, Groundhog Day, 8-year-old Christmas. It depends on if I know it's Groundhog Day or not. Like if I know that it's
You're stuck
happening,
in it?
Yeah.
I think I'd be happy to like go back to 8 and like, I mean, I don't want to be perpetually 8,
Right.
but it would be
Right.
kind of cool to like go back as 8, like a fucking hardened 8-year-old.
All your memories now, but you're 8 again.
Right. It's like what you were talking about last week, the comedian smoking cigarettes, playing with his action figures. Man, I could just fucking abuse my body all over again.
Yeah.
But now with the knowledge of buy Bitcoin,
Right. Yeah.
Invest in Google.
But no time
Right.
travel. It's no time travel.
right?
So
Oh, yeah. So you're not back in the year you were
what do they do with your funds?
I don't know.
How do you explain it to your loved ones? I'm 8, but please, could you suck my dick, please? Please, I need it.
Technically, I'm an adult.
Right.
Mentally,
Look,
I'm an adult.
I got Benjamin Button disease.
Yeah. They do this in anime all the time, and no one blinks an eye. Please, just suck my dick.
It'll be a lot easier.
Number 5, you are awoken with sex from your partner.
Yep.
The next one might be you are awoken with sex from not your partner. I don't know.
I mean,
It's very specific.
number one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
number 1.
Easy.
Yeah.
CX. Number 1.
That's not something that happens often for me, but when it does, boy howdy.
Yeah, it's got to be like a fucking perfect storm of like
Pretty much.
schedules, and then also with us like
Yeah.
the kid and all that. So we don't have the good sex unless the kid's out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's number 1 for everybody.
I think so.
All right, number CX. Your perfect idea of breakfast has been made for you, even if it's just coffee, cigarette. It's still your perfect image of it. Perfect breakfast. Perfect idea of breakfast.
3.
That's pretty good.
3.
Yeah.
That is really good.
I like cooking breakfast myself, but man, you get some good like taqueria breakfast tacos.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how to make that shit the way the Mexicans do. I don't know what they're doing in there, but they got that shit figured out.
I'm going to have to get on this.
Yeah, we'll put that at 2.
Okay.
I put it at 6, but not because I dislike it, but because I'm not a morning eater.
Right.
Now, I already have coffee and cigarettes for
Right.
breakfast every morning. So I mean, that's kind of every day. I'm in that Groundhog Day loop where
Sure.
that's what I'm usually having. But sometimes I wake up and the idea of eating a big breakfast is awesome. So occasionally, yeah, that would be fine. But being less of a morning eater, I rank that a little lower.
That's fair.
Man, this is a really good one, but I've got my top spots are 3 and 6. I don't know that it warrants a 3, but
Right.
but it's certainly better than me waking up thinking and it's Saturday and me thinking it's a work day. So I'll go 3. The reason I would put it lower than 3 is because I like to have some agency in what I'm going to have for
Yeah,
breakfast.
Sure. Yeah.
But a surprise is nice too sometimes. We're good?
Yep.
All right. 7. You are hung over, alone, and in an empty hotel room with no recollection of how you got there.
I have experienced this.
Girl,
At
same.
Tadpog Prom?
No, I knew where I was that time. It was when I was in Las Vegas for my dad to get married.
Yeah, I remember you telling the story.
I woke up in the Venetian and had no idea where I was. And when I looked out of opened the curtain and looked out the window and saw Las Vegas sprawled out below me, I was super fucking confused.
Like the Hangover style.
But then I had the best breakfast ever. So that I have to put that at 7 because I don't like being disoriented and unfamiliar with my surroundings. But at the same time, it made for a funny story and a cool experience. So despite that, though, I'm putting it at 7.
I'm gonna put it at 8, just because I got off Ambien for a reason like that. Because,
Right.
like, I would just do such weird shit, and then somebody have to tell me about it, or then half remembered awfulness. So yeah, 8. I hate that.
I put it at 10. There's probably worse things coming up, but I like to choose when I make a mistake, which I do a lot. But yeah, that's I don't like that.
I'm gonna throw it at 8. My 10 spot's still open. I'm holding out for something worse.
Me too.
Yeah, that's smart.
I mean, it could be the last thing, and it could be great. So
We'll find out.
we will.
Number 8. You you are 1 minute too late for the biggest shit of your life.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that,
There's number 10.
there's
Yeah,
10.
sure.
bed.
yeah. I've got 9. I think I misunderstood the first one, so I put my alarm off 20 minutes late at 10. So I fucked that up. But this will be 9.
That's
Yeah.
my 10 as
Shit
well.
the bed is definitely number 10.
9 for me. I've got sex in capital letters at 1 and shit in all caps at number 9. Number 9. Snow day. No work or school for you. Fuck. I wish I had a higher spot.
That's a good one.
Snow day.
Snow day,
rules.
especially in school. Because like now, if there's a snow day, I got to work from home, right?
Right.
But school snow days, when you wake up and it's still dark and you go into the living room and mom is watching the local news to see if school's closed, and you watch that thing scrolling across the bottom.
Yeah.
And then you see Paducah City schools. Yeah.
Dude, I would never wake up earlier than on a potential snow day. Like,
Right.
I remember going to bed and being like, gotta wake up at 4 a.m. to see if I have school.
Yeah. Sometimes they would announce it the night before. They'd try to get ahead of it. And that was always nice because now it's like, sweet, I'm staying up late.
Right. Yeah. No, that's way better.
Yeah, snow day is going to be my number 2.
I'm pretty indifferent to this one, so it's in my number 6 spot. I have 4 and 6 left. I didn't grow up with this. I grew up in South Texas. We didn't
sure.
have snow days.
Right.
This wasn't a thing I've experienced.
Yep.
I wouldn't say we had a whole lot, but we had enough to be. You could almost guarantee getting 1, maybe 2 snow days in a year.
In the town I grew up in, before leaving that town, it snowed once, where it actually stayed on the ground.
Yeah.
Once.
I can kind of relate to like it being different too, because like I remember I went to middle school in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and
Oh, God.
it would snow there, and it's like, okay, go to school.
Yeah.
We got chains. We got fucking chains on everything.
prepared.
The roads are good. Go to school.
Right.
And it was like, fuck, this is way different than what I'm used to.
Around here, they've still never truly been able to get prepared for bad snow.
Right.
So there's going to be snow days, pretty much a given, at least a few, just because we have salt trucks and snow plows, but that's it.
Right.
I mean,
Nobody's.
COVID set up all that infrastructure, so if the kids get a snow day, they're still just online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
like it was.
6 for me. I'd put it higher because when we have a snow day, I don't have to work.
Right.
So that is super nice. Unless I happen to have my laptop at home.
Now, if they call at my work, if they call a snow day because people can't make it to the office, if they close the office, I'm off.
There you go.
I don't have to work. But if the office is open and we do not choose to drive in it, I work from home.
Gotcha.
So there is a possibility that they'll close the office. It's rare, but there is the possibility.
Oh, I just burped up some fucking some Oreo
I'm still struggling.
madness.
Still struggling.
Wow.
Tyler, where did you put it?
I put it at 4.
At 4?
Because when I was a director, snow days were the fucking worst.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Because,
right.
like,
Nobody's coming in.
patients are still in the hospital, still have to get fed.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
I'm borrowed a 4-wheel drive and I'm getting up at 4 and I'm going to get people, bringing them in.
Right.
That's what I had to do all the fucking time. I hated snow days.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
It does.
Yep.
And as an employee, I would totally be like, "No, come get me, dog.
And they
Yep.
did. And
Sure,
they
I'll
did.
work. Come get me."
Yep.
Oh, fuck, he's coming. Damn it. All right, number 10.
This better be good. I've got 4 spot left.
You wake up to discover you have been asleep for the last 10 years, but that you also never need to sleep again. You banked all the sleep.
You know,
But I like sleep.
I do
I do
like
too.
sleep, but I also have said frequently that it would be cool if I didn't have to sleep, but I'd be 62 years old.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, at our age, I think we've already invested. We're too far gone.
Yeah.
If I could sleep from like 25 to 35 and then never sleep again.
No, fuck that.
No.
Dude, much younger for me.
No.
Like if it's like, okay, puberty hit, go to sleep. Go to you're 12. Go to sleep. Go to
You'll
sleep.
wake up
Wake
big.
up when you're 22. You'll be big. Someone might be sucking your dick when you wake up. All right, boss, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Sweet.
Good draft.
Good draft. Thank you, Cannonborn.
All right. Let's talk about this game and movie.
Okay.
Talk about the movie first?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. So F1 starring Brad Pitt, Javier Bardem, and it's all I recognized.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty much the case. They had a lot of lesser known actors in this one.
They did.
You know, I liked the movie fine. It was basically Rocky 4 if it were in F1 style. There was a whole training montage where, you know, Brad Pitt is doing the old school running and,
Right.
you know, training, and then the kid that's the like rookie superstar is on all the machines that are
Yeah.
monitoring his blood pressure and his breathing. And
There were a couple montages,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like there was at least 2.
They showed Brad Pitt doing push-ups and pull-ups at least like 2 or 3 times.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know. That's how you're introduced to his
Yeah.
character. is
Yeah.
doing pull-ups
Yeah.
in a
In a
fucking bar in
van.
his van.
so
This whole movie is heavily boomer coded.
Man, I'm so okay. Yes, I agree, and I had the hardest time getting into this movie because for the first 30 minutes, that's all I could focus on was it is boomer coded is like a really good way to put this. I eventually if I weren't watching this for the show, I would have stopped watching the movie, but it got better for me, and I ended up liking it okay.
Sure.
But like 2 things going into it really negatively affected the way I approached it. Is the way that it started. I was like, God, this is like, it feels weird. But the other thing was it's 2 hours, 35 minutes
it's a
long.
long
Dude.
fucking
And when I
movie.
saw that, I was like, I don't know that I didn't want to commit to it. It was
Yeah.
like, if I would have gone in blind on the time, it would have been better because it's like, I remember looking at that time and being like, there's so much shit I could be doing
Yeah.
in the hour that I think this movie is too long.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I don't really love long movies. I know some people do, like, you know, you get your money's worth, and I can see that. Maybe if I was going to the theater and wanted to be in an isolated room for that long of time, it's different. But like me watching it at home, it's like, how many distractions are there going to be in 2.5 hours?
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like, there's going to be a lot.
No, they absolutely should have cut this down to 1.5 hours.
yeah, and
Like-
for me,
It wasn't a bad movie, but there was a lot of fucking fluff in there.
Yeah.
And there was like some things I was just like, I don't need to see this again. You showed this to me 30 minutes ago.
yeah,
Right.
And I'm
there
like,
were too many like dips. It needed to go. there were too many like potential problems in the movie. The movie centers around an old car racer played by Brad Pitt who has been chasing the dragon of, you know, the high of racing his whole life.
He had a bad wreck in the 90s.
He had a bad wreck as an F1 driver in the 90s, which fucked him up pretty bad.
First season of F1 or something?
Yeah, it was like right out of the gate.
Right.
He was supposed to be this superstar phenom kid. He had
Maverick. He does not conventional.
Right.
He bucks, you know.
He had to. So he's been doing all this other manner of racing stuff his whole life, and he finally gets approached by his former teammate, who now owns a new Formula One team that has asked him to come and drive Formula One for them because they're an upstart, but they're not doing good. They've never won a cup. They've never
halfway through the season they've not even earned a point.
Not even 1 point
for the season of racing, which is bad.
There's a part in the movie, this ties into what you were just saying about his friend, you know, asking him to drive. There's a point in the movie where his friend, like...
This is Javier Bardem.
Right.
Yeah.
He comes into... Sonny, Brad Pitt's character, gets injured racing in current day, and his friend comes in and is like, had no idea that Sonny like was in a horrible accident and broke his vertebrae.
He knew that the accident happened. He didn't know the severity of the injury. He didn't know he had broken his back.
Which strikes me as
and it's
odd.
like, this is your fucking best friend?
Still, right. Also, it's like...
Who begged you to do this in the first place, and now it's just like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah, now
You're
I'm gonna
Yeah.
snatch it away from you.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That
they coulda
didn't
just-
make sense to me.
They could have just
coulda cut
eliminated
it.
that scene.
Yeah, they could have cut it.
Well, and the fact that they, you know, so Brad Pitt agrees to do the F1. He goes to the headquarters and he gets to audition.
Yeah.
And they make this whole thing about Javier Bardem. They're like, I don't know. They're talking to him. They're like, I don't know that we should take some of our valuable track time to audition one of your old buddies. And he's like, oh, we're not auditioning him.
Yeah.
He's auditioning us.
Yeah.
And
he-
so I'm like, okay, you're gonna set me up for a cool moment, a big prove yourself moment, and then he fucking wrecks the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they still let him do it. They still let him fucking take second position on the team.
Because his lap time was
And he knew-
just as good as the kid
as
as their best driver.
And he knew what was wrong with the car, where the other
Right.
kid couldn't
Articulate
verbalize
it.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course,
the
we
rookie. Yeah.
There's also a member on the board who wants their team to fail.
Right. We want the team to be sold off. The board wants to sell off the team.
Which we don't. That's revealed much later.
It is revealed
but
later.
it does help to explain like how Sonny kind of got in. And, like,
Well,
because when
he
he wrecked
says-
the
he
car, I was
says-
like, that had to have been expensive, right?
It's it's $150 million car
Yeah.
that he just destroyed.
And he's not upset
And
about it at
Nobody
all.
appears to be that upset about
Right.
it.
Yeah.
And part of it is I've never obviously driven F1, but I've raced cars a lot. You take on a certain level of responsibility even if you're racing a quarter mile in a car that you drive every day. If I was to take my car and soup it up and race it in the quarter mile and I blow the transmission, well, that's my fucking fault. I knew that could happen. And that is part of the mentality here. That, okay, as long as the driver, a bunch of stuff on F1 cars goes towards safety of the driver, which didn't used to be the case. I mean, you see in the footage of him driving as a kid in the Camel Cigarettes car, which is funny because that is accurate. F1 cars were just basically packs of cigarettes on wheels back then. They don't do that anymore because cigarette companies aren't allowed to advertise. But they didn't have the kind of safety technology that they have now. And so a lot of that is, as long as the driver's okay, the car is just a car, even though it's $150 million car with 10,000 sensors and everything else. So he wrecks this thing. He stays on the team. Of course, he's trying to appeal to the engineer of the team, which is a female, and she's they go out of their way to point out that in this story, she's the first female engineering lead of a professional F1 team.
And you know immediately there's going to be a romance between her and Brad Pitt.
And I appreciate that she was more age appropriate than I would have expected normally.
She was.
Normally, Brad 65-year-old Brad Pitt would have been with a 20-year-old girl.
Right.
Right.
But now she's probably in her 40s.
She was,
Great.
I mean,
Way-
she's a good-looking lady.
She's
though.
good-looking
She was
lady.
good looking, had that great accent too.
Yeah.
She was Irish.
Yeah.
But
But
still, it was one of those where it's like, I mean, immediately, because Nikki and I watched it together, and immediately I was like, why couldn't this be a fucking story about racing? Like, and women can totally be in it. And I love that she's like the lead of R&D. That's fucking awesome. But it's like, you don't have to have sex with her. Right. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to have sex with your
She
coworkers.
could
You
just
don't
be a
have to.
professional.
Right.
Yeah.
right, and
She
she
does it,
even
yeah.
does the thing. I don't sleep with
I
flyboys.
know.
Kind of Top
Yeah.
Gun sort of.
This
was Top Gun.
Maverick.
This was Rocky.
This is like- yeah.
was fucking all
It's
of the
tropey
tropes.
as shit. I've
Yes.
seen this movie
Yes,
so
you
many
have.
times.
But like it gave
So
me
many
like
times.
Top Gun Maverick vibes, hardcore, but it didn't have the boost of nostalgia. Like watching
Sure.
it didn't give me that same like, oh yeah, I remember that
Yeah,
kind of deal,
right.
even though I hadn't really seen it. But like even like the way that they do some of the shots, because there's a lot of like really cool shots in Maverick of the fucking jets flying and
Yeah.
shit. There's a lot of really cool like shots in F1.
This was my favorite part of the movie was the races, right? The cinematography of the races and the sound and everything, that was top
It was
fucking
nice.
notch.
It was nice. I liked it.
And that is kind of what saved it for me. I've said for years on the show and to anyone that'll hear me, I am easy. I like movies. I like movies
Right.
with
Same.
happy endings. I like, even if it's tropey, I get into it and I'm rooting for the good guy. And, you know, this was not a bad movie. I did very much enjoy it, although if I had never seen it, I don't think I would have felt bad about not seeing
Right.
it. It was just a way for Apple to
Right.
showcase their products. They're just
Right.
as shameless as Amazon. You remember we talked about there was a movie we watched recently. It was an Amazon original,
Right.
And
Wasn't that the
Oh, it
War
was-
of the Worlds or something?
God, yes, it was War of the Worlds,
Yeah.
where
Oh,
one of the main characters was literally an Amazon delivery driver.
Right.
You know, it was
Right.
just constant mentions of Amazon.
Hey Alexa, find the aliens for me.
In the first scene of F1, you see Brad Pitt get out of bed and he's got on a pair of AirPods Max.
Yeah.
That they make it's covered in stickers, you know, because that's cool. But it's gratuitous.
Yeah, it is.
Literally half the screen is taken up by a shot of AirPods Max on Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
So I get it. It's an Apple original movie. They bought the rights. They can do this if they want. And
Right.
Apple will spend money to make a high quality movie.
Apple will spend money.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
they
they
will.
will. No, I'm with you. I'm not hard to please in the movie world, and I thought this was fine. It was just too long.
It was too long.
That's
and-
my.
The more you
real-
guess talk about it, it's really Maverick on wheels.
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
was there was
Less
too
gay.
many of the
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
yeah.
I think it's a little gay in the Texas Hold'em scene. Just
Yeah.
a little. Just a tiny
little
bit.
touch.
Which, by the way,
little romance.
back to like the tropes and shit, where it's like the young black driver, who's also British. I assume he's British.
Yeah.
Based
Yeah,
on the
he is.
accent.
JP.
Yeah.
Yeah, JP. They're having this round of Texas Hold'em to decide who's gonna like
He's gonna be the lead
Who's
driver.
gonna be the lead
in
driver?
Big
Who's going to
Race.
sleep with the director?
right. Yeah, it really is. And then JP has like a pair of fives, and it's like the whole fucking scene. It's like, and then Brad Pitt's character doesn't show his
He
cards.
folds and
And it's like
he's got a pair of
it's-
kings,
It's like
yeah.
one of those moments where it's like we all know what's going on,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Which I don't really have I do have a problem with it, and the problem that I have with it is like, just it makes me feel like the filmmaker is so like, oh, we're gonna get
Look how
these
clever I
guys.
am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Well,
no, dude.
In Batman versus Superman, when they have that
Martha.
moment when they're
Martha moment. Yeah.
that this is in that scene.
Yeah.
When did your moms die? 13.
Yeah.
we have that in common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that this movie would be fine for someone who hadn't seen 100 other movies like it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right? All those tropes
Yeah.
are tropes for a reason.
Right.
And
Yeah.
they work if it's
It's just
if
a
you're
really
not
expensive
showing
tropes.
it to a bunch of experienced movie watching jaded old people
Yeah.
that see this shit coming a mile away.
Right.
I'm with you. I was like, get to the fucking races. I want to see more F1 action. What I didn't want to see is denouement after denouement after denouement, where we are up, we're down.
Right.
We're up, we're up, down.
Right.
Quit it. Quit bringing the peaks. We don't need 100 peaks and valleys. We need a peak, a plateau, a valley, and a peak.
Yeah.
It's the way the fucking storytelling should work if you're telling a story with a happy ending.
Yep.
Spoiler alert, this movie has a happy ending.
Right.
And if you don't like happy endings...
For Sonny.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure most people are happy, right? But like, what happened with his relationship? Because like
he's still... So they do the thing where he leaves, he wins. Spoilers, he wins.
right.
And he leaves. to
Rides
go-
off into the sunset.
But they
to
had a
go
whole
race
scene,
Baja.
right? Like I got confused by that because I might have checked out a little bit because like
He-
Oh, 100% yeah.
He's
When he
basically
started
telling
Mad
her...
Maxing it, yeah.
Right.
okay.
He's basically telling her, hey, I may come back and continue our relationship, but I have more races to drive.
Well-
I have to go conquer everything. And that's when he goes to drive Baja.
I mean, I kind of took it as like, you know, he's trying to do the like, the selfish but selfless at the same time thing of like, I'm not gonna take you with me and ruin your career. You have a good career, and then we'll meet again one day.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
wish she would have said, "I just wanted to fuck you." Then I would have been like,
This
"All
was
right,
never supposed to be a relationship.
right? Yeah. What are you talking about?
Sure thing, Flyboy. See you later.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like every Fallout, the courier then left, having made a difference in everyone's lives. And watched
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There's a moment in the movie where I really didn't like this for like 35 minutes. And then like what did hook me and what worked on me is when JP had his accident.
Yeah.
I was legitimately like, whoa, shit, they're going to get real in this
You
movie.
didn't see it coming.
I didn't see it coming. And I decided to invest and have faith and be like, they're going to make this a big deal. And then they didn't really make it a big
Yeah, he's
deal.
like, my hands hurt.
Yeah,
I have to
yeah.
use tennis balls like Brad Pitt did.
I know.
I'm fine now.
Maybe I should embrace the old school ways.
And not ignored his advice to just be patient.
right.
But they did do a good job of them like learning from each other. Like I do feel like Sonny did learn from JP as well.
Absolutely.
It's skewed, like the ratio is
Sure.
off, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
It's like boomer coded. Like
Right.
Yeah.
the old ways are the best, but I mean, hey, an old dog can learn new tricks
Yeah.
too.
Women
Yeah.
can have jobs. I can be on board
As
with
long as
that,
they're
I
not
think.
too uppity, they still do what we say. Just like she still did everything. Like, what? I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm doing everything. Oh, you're right again. You're right. We had to have this underpinning, and you're totally right, man. Combat, playing C's for combat.
I do. I wish that they would have handled JP's crash with like a lot more weight because like when
Sure.
all of a sudden I was like, shit, how is Brad Pitt's character going to deal with the weight of his fellow racer on this team fucking dying
Right.
because
when he was pushing him to not get new
Right.
tires and he
Right.
was pushing him to like make the break.
Yes.
And like, sure, he didn't take all of your advice, but this was your strategy.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I got like really excited at the prospect of like, I remember being like, oh shit, this is going to be a real movie now.
It's going to be dark. It's going to be,
Yeah.
there's going to be real problems.
Yeah. And I
aren't-
mean,
That aren't solved with bandages like in anime.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. This kid's dead.
this kid's dead.
Right.
Well, and Tanya had the same reaction. I'm like, I said, look,
Yeah.
he's going to be
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
Those suits are fireproof. He's fine.
Yeah.
They take this. The cars are powered with basically jet fuel. They take this into consideration. He'll be all right.
Well,
And he was.
one of the things I thought was funny was his confrontation with JP's mom, and she's like, you know, she
Yeah.
gives that whole spiel about
Yeah.
like, don't, you know, if you fuck up my son's life, I'm coming for you. And his response is, sure,
Yeah.
I expected like, yes, ma'am.
Right.
And then when he said,
Sure. And then just like,
Knowing that,
okay.
yeah.
I audibly like laughed at that. I was like, that's
Yeah.
fucking funny.
I thought I had the same reaction to the press conference where the British reporter is trying to fucking call him out on all the shit he's done wrong and is like,
Right.
oh, so you were a professional gambler for a while.
Yep.
Yep.
So you've been divorced twice and had, you know.
any regrets? Yeah.
And he just walks off.
I did like that scene.
That was pretty funny.
I did
yeah.
like that scene.
Yeah.
And there's not a whole lot really left to say about it. It is cookie cutter.
Yeah.
It is a high budget, sometimes boring, sometimes really exciting,
All times masturbatory.
all times masturbatory
Yeah.
movie that I recommend it if you give a shit about F1. I know that we had some people on the Discord say if you want the real F1 experience, you need to watch. It's a different movie. I can't remember the name of it because we were warned by
Right.
a couple of people in the Discord. It's like, this movie's kind of chintzy. It's kind of
Yeah.
predictable. It's like, I don't care. I know.
Well,
I
I feel like it'd been better if it would have had way more, because there was not enough tire temperature talk.
That was
needed
absolutely what I
more.
was going to say next. It's like, now I know more about tires.
Hard, soft, hot, cold. Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Literally, one of the first things said.
Intermediate
Yeah,
for the rain. Like,
one of the first
mean-
things said to one of the
Slick.
drivers in the movie in the first scene of F1 racing is, "What's my tire temp?"
Right.
yeah.
I mean,
And that's critical.
it's-
It's literally the thing.
it is completely legitimate and related. Like they do care. That's your contact with the road. It matters a fuckload.
It is the literal
but
most
they did
important
lean
thing.
on it super heavy.
Okay, we
And I
get it.
understand
Like
that-
gratuitously. Yeah.
I mean, I respect them wanting to like.
It's like the director knew about tire temps, but he didn't really know about the rest of what makes an F1 car an F1 car.
I mean, I understand. Like, and I respect like the filmmakers being like, we can't, like, we gotta like show that we did a little bit of research on
Right.
this.
Sure.
And as someone who doesn't know fucking shit
Yeah.
about this,
Nothing.
I came out of this being like, yeah, they knew shit.
Yeah.
They knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
They definitely had some consultants leaning them into the right stuff because they were talking about like the airflow and the dirty air being behind another car
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and how in a turn behind another car it's wildly different than normal drafting or clean air
Yeah.
being out in front. So like there was some good technical jargon that they threw around, and I'm by no means an F1 expert. Like I know about cars in general, but
But it made sense.
It did,
It
yeah.
made sense in the context of the movie, and I loved that shit.
Yeah.
I loved the fact that one of the key points was that they designed the front spoiler to deal with that,
right.
and that it was very effective,
Right.
You know?
And there's definitely some like super F1 nerds out there going, well, that's what they got wrong and that's what they got wrong.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
for somebody that doesn't follow F1 but knows enough about cars to like,
sure,
you know, like fucking rebuilt my fucking engine a couple
Mm-hmm.
years ago. Like for somebody at my level, I'm like, okay, that's enough technical jargon that I'm satisfied.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, when they were doing the whole like testing scene, the director Melissa was like, "Is that what it's really like? Does it look like that?" In their
Like when they got like the big
diagnostics?
monitors and stuff. Is that what you mean?
It's like it looks like they're in Aperture Science, and GLaDOS is the one like doing all the tests because it's all white and sleek and smooth. And I was
Right.
like, I don't know, maybe.
I do think that was fairly close. I think it's probably obviously an exaggeration
It was
to a certain
prettied up.
extent.
Because it's probably a bunch of people sitting at just a desk
Imagine
Yeah.
just
with
a garage,
big computer
Yeah.
monitors.
But
yeah.
the tech is there.
The tech is
the
there,
tech
yeah.
is real, and that's not necessarily been embellished. The look of the tech,
Sure.
it's
It
dirtier.
had to be Apple sleek.
Right.
It did.
But outside
Yeah.
of that, the tech is, yeah. Because like the simulators where it's like a giant wall of screens, those exist for planes and for cars.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
so
the military uses them for jet fighters and stuff too.
Oh, okay.
I'm so torn by like the concept of like F1 because it's like on one hand, like I've never watched an F1 race, but like watching this movie, I've been like, well, shit, this is kind of like exciting. Like I could see like why people get into this, and also like the amount of engineering that goes
Yeah.
into
Oh,
it
it's
is
insane.
like amazing. But then like the other part of me is like, yeah, but I mean, it's like for what, to what end? You know what I mean?
It
Where
makes me feel like humans are stupid.
it does. It does, and I'm sure that like the R&D that goes into it is used to like advance like luxury cars that are probably
Yeah.
then later on used to advance like
particularly
economy
the
cars.
safety,
It's safety
stuff.
and it's efficiency, because like F1 in the 90s, I think, is when they switched from V12s to V10s. And then now they use turbocharged V6s in F1. And so
because of efficiency.
I mean, you can get out of I don't know what exactly how big the engines are now, but what you can get out of those turbo V6s they use now, you can get the same amount of power that they got from V12s back in the early 90s.
Gotcha.
Where
Like-
they're using airflow and compression, and by doing that, you get the same amount of power with less fuel
And
and
weight.
less weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The engine's consider half the size of the
Yeah,
V12.
it's like how a lot of engines nowadays are solid aluminum blocks instead of cast iron.
Okay.
Yeah, and like for example, like we have these cars that we got for our fleet at work that are brand new. They're like Buick Encores or something.
Right.
These cars have 3-cylinder turbocharged engines in them, but they feel fine to me.
Wow.
Like
Right.
they're snappy and that's the kind of tech that they pull from what these guys in the F1 industry are spending millions and millions and millions of dollars in R&D. They glean from that. How can we make that better for our bottom line and better for the consumer's bottom line?
But also,
our
it's a
day-to-day
dick
cars.
measuring contest for all these
Yes.
high-end manufacturers, Mercedes, Ferrari, Porsche, all those. It's also a dick measuring contest.
Right. which I didn't really like, and I feel like the movie addresses that, because like the whole like conflict between Brad Pitt's character and that board member who's trying to sell,
Yeah.
like to me that was like a class conflict.
Sure,
Like
yeah.
like pure and simple to me, where it's like you got Brad Pitt who like clearly doesn't care about the money. He's all
Right.
about the racing. He tears up his fucking paycheck and shit,
Right.
you know? So it's like he's made that statement. And then you've got the guy who's like in the bougie box,
Yeah.
right? Like with all the people dressed up. And
Yeah.
so to me, that was like, okay, that's what they're doing, which I don't like it when my brain's like, this is what they're doing, you know?
And he
But-
is tropey because he comes
is.
off like the buffoon, and then the reveal at the end is he's actually the one who orchestrated the whole thing, turning in the false reports.
Yeah.
Right.
I could have
He's
just
going to take over.
Right.
could have done without all of that.
Yes,
Yeah,
100%.
Again,
That chewed up 20 minutes of the movie that I
Yep.
could have just done without.
that was another one of those valleys that I just was like,
Didn't
I don't
need.
need this. We
Yeah.
could delete that and
give me
still be
more
good.
race cars.
Right. It feels like something that could really work in like a book, you know,
Sure.
where I feel like you could like stretch all of these plot lines
Sure.
over
Yep.
like 500 pages and it feel like it really matters. But I feel
Sure.
like in this movie format, it felt tacked on, right?
Yeah.
Because it is like the last, 25
right
minutes
there
of the
towards
movie.
the end.
And it's like, oh, okay, well, as the viewer, I wish there would have been some way, some kind of like something I could have hooked onto if I had been observant to be like, oh, something's up with this guy. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I
But there's
mean-
none of that.
Yeah, because he makes an appearance a couple of times
Uh-huh.
beforehand, and they're short, and it's like, okay, he's gonna have something to do with the plot,
Right.
But I don't care,
Right.
Because they didn't develop the character enough for you to care,
Right. Or
Yeah.
give any indication of like,
Subterfuge.
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
anything,
Yeah, like because he's just one of the money guys in the previous shots that he's in,
Yeah.
and it's like,
yeah, and it's really not
Yeah.
explained how important
right,
he is. Yeah, you're
Right.
right. He's just a guy.
he's just
who's
a board
there
member
and-
that like
right.
I'm the supportive board member, and then he backstabs. And it's
Right.
like,
I got to tell you,
Whatever.
for our listeners, anyone who, and it's not F1, but if you want to watch a really well done, plot driven, real movie about racing, Ford versus Ferrari
I've
Yeah.
heard really good things
is
about
probably
that.
one of my favorite movies
It's a good
in
one.
this genre.
Yeah.
It first of all, it's based on real, true events.
Right.
And second of all, it's got Christian Bale and Matt Damon. I mean, playing opposite one another, which is just amazing.
Right. And that's a Ron Howard flick, right?
And it is a Ron Howard movie.
We have more F1 games.
Ford versus
we could
Ferrari.
do Ford versus Ferrari when we.
No, this
when we
is
draw.
Grand Prix. It's not
okay.
F1.
I'm sure we have. We gotta have a Grand Prix.
It's back in the what 60s and 70s,
something like that. Yeah.
This is back when the Ford was trying to get into the Grand Prix,
Right.
and they developed the
GT40.
Can
Yeah.
you?
which is like a legendary supercar.
One of the coolest cars ever built.
It's one of the coolest cars ever
Of course,
built.
I know what you guys are talking about. Like, but for the audience who doesn't, like, I thought Grand Prix was like a kind of race. Like,
It is. It's more like the race that you see at the beginning of F1, the movie we just watched, where he's
going
racing.
country to country to country.
No. Like
No.
the
That's
one,
in the game.
The
That's the
very,
Grand Prix in the
very
game.
first race that you see Brad Pitt in before he joins the F1 team, where he does the one race, gets them their win, and then jets.
Yes.
That is more like the Grand Prix or like the prototype
It's
series.
like Le
or
Mans. It's
yeah.
like these races go for like
'Cause-
Gotcha.
48 hours. They're like or 24 hours.
I was going to say 20. Yeah, Le Mans. I mean, yeah, Le Mans. That one was 24 hours at Daytona.
yeah,
that
yeah,
specific
yeah.
race,
and that's
but-
part of that circuit.
And they do like hypercar LMP cars. There's like 3 or 4 classes of car they do with that. But yeah, that's more. And
How is that different than NASCAR?
NASCAR, is basically just entirely oval track.
Yes.
And so the cars are built very specifically, and they're supposed to be stock cars. Like that's how it started. Was they were souped up version of a car you could buy on the street.
Okay.
So like you get a Toyota Corolla and swap the motor for your NASCAR motor.
Okay.
Essentially, and I mean not all NASCAR motors are the same because you got Fords and Chevys and Toyotas and shit like that. But you put a giant souped up fucking thing in there, redo the suspension, exhaust. But it started as a Toyota Corolla. Today's NASCAR is nothing like that. But that is the idea. So like. But it's just a very different car.
Okay.
And the racing in Ford versus Ferrari, it's like these tracks are like
They're complex.
they're winding, curvy, going through the countryside.
That was going to be
kinda
my next question.
thing.
Is it mainly a track difference kind of thing? Or?
The tracks are more similar to what we saw in the F1 races.
Okay.
But they're longer and typically more rural.
Okay.
They don't have they wouldn't fit in a stadium.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're like long 10 to 15 miles.
Which I think is really cool. I like that.
Tracks.
Very different track, very different car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But like similar in like endurance, right?
Yeah.
Because
so
like
it's
Sometimes.
oh, okay.
You can have shorter F1 and races and stuff like that. But yeah, Grand Prix tend to be longer.
Okay.
From my understanding.
Yeah.
I don't follow stuff that much.
Okay.
But Ford versus Ferrari would be the way to go if you're
It's a
looking
really
for
good
a
movie.
well done, well acted, well written, interesting, true, honest to God movie. That's the one.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's
yeah,
great.
yeah. I want to watch
They
it.
dramatize it up a little bit, or quite a bit for the movie, but the kind of key
Like the
points,
events.
like the key events, are based on the real deal.
Okay.
What happened between Ford and Ferrari.
I will probably not ever watch F1 again.
Yeah.
Just because I don't need to.
Yeah, this is.
I will watch Ford versus Ferrari anytime. If it's on, I'll watch it.
It'd make a okay music video.
Yeah.
There
do a
was
lot
a
of
time when I was
cool-
watching F1 where it's like, yeah, this could be a cool music
Yeah.
video. There's actually some songs in it that I liked.
yeah.
We're almost at 2 hours. We
Yeah,
need
okay.
to talk about the game.
Okay. So there's something, here's a segue for it, maybe. There's something in F1 that I don't understand that I saw in F1 Race of Champions for the Super Nintendo.
Sure.
Developed and published by Sega in 1992 is my guess. But
Post F-Zero.
yes,
Well, the most important part.
they do this in
92.
hey, you got it one. They do this in the game as well. The engines go boom, 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 or like whatever. The exhaust starts like sparking and
Yeah.
shit. What is that?
So it's backfiring because when you go around a curve in any kind of racing, you typically are going to downshift into the previous gear to basically slow yourself down without leaning on the brakes.
Which you can do in the game, but I never did.
If in real life, if you lean on the brakes too much at a high speed, especially around corners, you're going to wear your brakes out too fast.
Gotcha.
So what you would do in an autocross or an F1 race or whatever, it's the same concept for just about anything that involves more than a left turn, NASCAR, is to downshift.
Okay.
When you do that, you get a lot of back pressure and it backfires out the exhaust. That excess fuel that you're kind of like burning at a constant rate.
Yeah.
And then you suddenly downshift. The RPMs go way up.
Sure.
And there's a huge fuel dump.
There's
as
a
well.
huge fuel dump, which lights that shit on fire and it comes out the exhaust.
The other thing that adds to seeing just sparks come out is those cars are super low to the ground. So sometimes when there's a quick elevation change, you'll just see the suspension bottom out and you'll see the diffusers in the back hit and sparks fly out.
Gotcha. Literally hitting the concrete or pavement.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So it's
sweet.
one or the other, depending on what you're seeing come out of the back of the car.
And that kind of leads into another thing about the game where it's like, I thought it was weird that in the game you can downshift, but that's all the shifting that you do.
Yeah, I didn't like that like they gave you the option of shifting, but you didn't really need it.
Because it would automatically shift up.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder what you guys are saying. It makes me wonder if instead of braking on turns, if maybe I should have been downshifting. Maybe that's why that mechanic is
downshifted, and I didn't catch a whole lot of difference, honestly. It just didn't feel... There's a lot of reasons why this game, I didn't like it.
Okay.
So ROC 1... was, to me, it was fine, but kind of boring.
Definitely
boring. You didn't have to shift it yourself, and you didn't really have the opportunity to because it shifted so quickly. But like I found that with this game, it was easy enough that strategy is you get the nitro right at the beginning of the race, get the fullest nitro you can.
The $1,000.
Yeah, right at the beginning.
3 liter or whatever.
Right at the beginning, you can nitro yourself out to the front, and then you're pretty much done.
Once you're in the front,
you have to do that. You have to, because the other drivers, you will not place first.
You
if
won't
you
get
don't,
first
if
if
you
you
don't do
right.
that.
I also found I didn't need to brake for corners. I could just let off the gas.
Same.
Instead of braking.
Same.
So it felt...
Although later on, because I played the Grand Prix, which is why earlier I was like, what's a Grand Prix? Because I got confused because it's a mode.
It's a series of races,
and then it's like going country to country to country, which I liked that. I liked that variability. That was nice. But I agree with it. It got boring when you're in first. You're in first.
Yeah.
It's like to me, the race was only exciting in the very beginning where you're like jockeying for position.
Right.
And then I felt like once that is done, as long as you don't fuck up,
You're good.
you're good.
And it wasn't hard to not fuck up.
This game was forgiving.
It was forgiving and easy and dull to me. I remember when I was a kid, a buddy of mine had this like plastic toy that sat on the ground and it lit up and it had this like drum in it with a printed like a road on it, right? And the drum would turn and
Lay the
your
road down?
steering wheel, it would be like a cartoon.
like a scrolling,
Yeah.
like yeah.
And your steering wheel was attached
car
to a
on a
little
stick.
plastic car on a stick,
yeah.
and you would just turn it side to side.
To go around
That's what
obstacles.
this fucking game felt
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
to me, especially when you're in the lead. I think it's neat that you could like upgrade the engine, you could upgrade the tires. You
I
could
wish
do
they
all
would
that.
tell you what the difference would be. I was so frustrated because I couldn't find a way to tell, because like they've got a readout like of like the grip. Like in the front, in the middle, in the back, and then they've got like how much horsepower, max speed. They give you all this data, and then it's like, but when you're shopping, they don't give you a preview of how it's going to change
Right.
it. And it's like, well, I guess I'll just spend all of my earnings on a motor, not really knowing if it's the right investment or if I should.
Engine faster, tires better traction, wing better handling,
Yeah.
nitro better
Which is like
boost.
common sense to you, but like for me,
If you're
it's
not a-
like the wing. I don't know what that's
If you're
going
not a
to
That's,
be.
that's
car-
why I don't like these Gran Turismo style
Right.
upgrades.
If you're not a car nerd,
and I never feel even when I do, it's like, do I feel any different? No, I don't really feel like I'm doing anything.
Right.
different.
I like it when it's explained like that, and it was explained in a way that like car people are going to feel like they're being like pandered to. You know what I mean? But like it would be nice if there was something for, I like racing games. I liked F1 ROC1. I agree. It was a little boring, but like, I mean, I played the whole Grand Prix.
You felt like you could play it and be in it and getting somewhere with it, as opposed to it being so complicated.
Right.
Or
It wasn't too complicated.
badly designed. And I agree that the controls were fine. Everything was fine. It just kind of dull.
I thought the locations were nice, and I thought that like the tracks were varied enough and increase in difficulty at the right amount.
right.
I mean,
The tracks were good, controls were good. It was fine for
Yeah.
me. I liked the Top Gear series better.
I agree. I think Top Gear, it's hard, because we just talked about Top Gear, but playing this, it was like, I do like this, but I kind of wish that like Top Gear, I wish these two games could combine.
Sure.
Right. Because like, I think the tracks in F1 ROC 1, I really enjoyed the tracks.
Now, that being said, I don't know if we're ready to transition to ROC 2. ROC 2 was dog shit.
I didn't get to play it because it didn't work on my SNES to SD. I heard that there's like, it had one of the special chips in it. And I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
It does.
It would boot, and then
I had
like
to look that up too. You have to have a special,
I would get to like the race part, and then it was just black screen, which the SD2 SNES like does a good job emulating a lot of those chips, but
Right.
it didn't fly on this one. So I had to watch videos.
I got a I have my legally obtained copy
Right,
that I ripped
sure.
from my own ROM.
I was just too lazy to pull mine off
and
the shelf.
I used I used Bat Sarah, which is powered by Emulation Station, and it ran it just fine.
Okay.
But that game sucked in comparison
like
to ROC.
F-Zero.
It's like if you ever wanted to like have a racing game that's like incredibly grind heavy,
Yes.
grind
It-
heavy.
it-
Like the first race, make it just you do that 400 times
And-
for $1
Like
to play the next track.
I like some of the grindy racing. I like Gran Turismo. It's a grindy racing game, but not in the way of like, okay, I'm gonna have to play this first race 10 fucking times before I can afford the upgrades necessary to actually get me a podium position. And also, you don't know how much the upgrades are.
Yeah, you just have to guess because
fucking
they're like,
guess.
oh, we need more. We sorry we couldn't get this done. We need more money. Yeah.
The upgrade system was you go to R&D and you go to the lab, and he says, what parts do you want me to research? You go, tires. Go, all right, throw $1,000 at it. He goes, okay. And then you come back after the next race. He's like, I need more money. I'm like, how much?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
It would
it's
be
fucking
nice
stupid.
if like I can understand like you not knowing the exact amount, but it would be cool. It would be like a cool little mini game where it's like our budget projection is it's going to be 8,000 to 15,000. How much would you
Sure.
like to invest? And
Sure.
then now you're making a decision.
And the
Where
more
you're
you
like,
invest, the faster it happens.
potentially,
Yeah.
potentially,
Yeah.
right. And so now it's a little bit of like a tiny little bit of business strategy or investment strategy.
But you just have no clue.
Yeah.
Also, the cars weren't F1 cars.
They were
in
some
ROC.
weird-
You,
look
you have to
futuristic.
beat it first, and then you do the
Oh,
the F1.
really?
You have to beat all the races as the car, and then you can play as the F1 cars in a whole new.
What the
That's
fucking
fucking
weird
dumb.
way to
Yeah.
do that?
Fucking literally in the name.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
F1. And by the way, you don't get to do that unless you beat everything.
And it
Yeah,
straight up looks like F-Zero. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, on this one, they were like, oh,
Well,
let's make F-Zero.
Blatant, even like the barriers.
Yeah, the
are-
little
And-
circle barriers. Yeah.
And I had a real problem with the tracks because they were pinball arcade. You were
Yeah,
fucking.
I
You were a
noticed people
pinball. If
bouncing
you
off
hit, if you hit the fucking side of the track or another car, it would shoot you across the track in a weird fucking way. There was no like you can go off the track a little, cut the corner. It slows you down a little bit, like in ROC1,
Right.
like in a real fucking car.
Yeah.
And not even a real race car. If you cut a corner in real life in your fucking sedan, like you're gonna slow down a little because you're in a place where you have less grip.
Right.
Like, And it just ping ponged you back and forth. I hated the mechanic, like the way this felt to play comparatively.
It looked inferior
It was.
to me. I mean, like it was tough for me to look at it and be like, why would I not just play F-Zero?
You also had to pay money
That's how I
to
feel about
open the
most
next.
racing games.
You also had to pay money to open other tracks.
Yeah, grind and
Yeah.
guess, and then spend all your money, and then keep doing the same race over and over until you can afford the next race, which
Yeah.
hopefully you've had all the.
It was.
Yeah. Ooh.
It
So
was
you're
bad.
saying Microsoft was responsible.
It was bad.
I have I have an email
Oh, right.
about
Hell
this
yeah.
from Brad Zine Lord.
Lord.
Brad writes, hello.
Hello.
Near my dad's house in Prestonburg, Kentucky, there was a Read More bookstore that was still open 2 years ago, but is now closed. I had to laugh when Ian mentioned the porn magazines because as soon as Ian said read more, I thought to myself, they had more porn magazines than any non-adult store I've ever seen in my life. This is true. They were stocked up. It was probably a third of their total magazine inventory. That section must have kept the store open for years. They didn't even try to hide it. The porn section was right up front. The first thing you saw when you walked in along the right wall. Based. Alas, I mainly went there as a minor and bought Star Trek TOS paperbacks and EGMs. This is the old store. Yes, it's pretty much looked this decrepit even when it was still open. I have helpfully indicated where the porn was located. Note that the window says, "We welcome special orders." Well, no need to special order any porn magazines because they carried all of them. If you look here on this picture,
Is that current? That's not.
that's the current.
No way.
the current building. And
It's not open.
He's
Wow.
drawn a little. No, it's not open.
Okay.
He's drawn a little shelf where
Where
the porn was.
Was it facing out the window? I'm
It
curious.
looks like it. Back then. I don't know.
Because it's at the window.
So thank you for that. That is great.
That's special.
From the May 1992 Game Pro, it's F1 ROC. They just called it F1 ROC in the article.
Or exhausted heat in.
Exhausted
Yeah.
heat
Europe,
in,
yeah.
in Europe and Japan. Attention SNES racer, start your engines for F1 ROC. SATA's new 16-bit SATA. You know how funny is that the company that made this game is SATA? Like it feels like, okay, let's get real close to Sega. This is genuine Sony or Sorny.
Sorny. Yeah.
Serial
Genuine
88.
Panaphonic right here. Yeah. New 16-bit driver requires a fast hand on the track and a cool head in the pits to take the checkered flag. Drive for the gold. Formula One racing is where it's at in ROC. Test drive 16 authentic Grand Prix courses in the training mode, or you can proceed directly to competition track for the 8-car real deal. This roadster's built for one-player comfort. No two-player in this game.
Yeah, we should have
Interesting.
mentioned that. Yeah.
It's a negative.
Same weakness as F-Zero.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your car's controls are textbook classic accelerate, brake, downshift, upshift, and nitro. You can track an opponent's progress with a course map, but the one missing feature is a rear view mirror. Each time you place respectively, you earn points to increase your overall standing and extra bucks to help you build a better car. In race damage can be repaired in the pits and the shop for small cut of your earnings. You can also spend your cash on several upgrades to your chassis, transmission, brake, suspension, diffuser, front wing, rear wing, tires, and engine. Buy nitro for a speed boost during races. Your race driving opponents' cars improve right along with yours. Buy a better engine and their autos will be similarly improved.
Sure.
Which, I mean, I guess they're not going to be able to program an AI to make its own choice given the
Right.
limitations of the media.
They're just keeping that rubber banding going.
But they're making sure that you're not.
Leaps and bounds ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
which is funny. 'Cause
Take
it
the
wasn't
lead
hard.
early or kiss
Yeah.
these guys' exhaust pipes goodbye. ROC utilizes a 3D behind your exhaust pipe camera angle. The graphics definitely shine, and the high rev sounds aren't bad either.
Well, speaking of the graphics, the animations they did when you upgrade your car were like
Yeah, where it
pieces
takes
come
the
off
car
and then
apart.
they put it. That
I
was
like
pretty
that.
cool.
That
Yeah, I
was
like
neat.
that.
It
Yeah.
was
Although
pretty
it was
cool.
annoying when I had to change like something like the engine,
yeah.
and it's like, let's just hurry it because it takes the whole thing apart. Neat, very neat the first time.
Yeah.
But then like on the fourth engine upgrade, I'm like, all right, I get it.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
F-Zero trackies who go for the thrill of rush racing might not be blown away by ROC. However, fans of Formula One driving will enjoy F1's Extreme Challenge, its real-life courses, and the add-on equipment feature. F1 ROC rocks. Get it?
Ha.
I was going to ask if the courses were real, if like how close to the real tracks they were, because I really don't know.
They get 4 for graphics, 4 for sound, 4 for gameplay, 4 for fun factor, and 5 for challenge. So this one scored pretty good.
5 for challenge.
For challenges.
Yeah, I disagree
seems high.
with
It was-
that. That is
It was
wild.
not a difficult.
I mean, I didn't finish in first, but I mean, like in the Grand Prix, but I mean, I was fourth.
It
And I
wasn't
felt like for
hard,
a first
yeah.
attempt, I was like, okay, I can take
Yeah.
that.
yeah, first time through, being able to place really high is like okay.
Yeah.
This was F1 ROC Race of Champions by Sega USA, available May 1992, the year my son was born, the month and year my son was born. $58.95, 8 megs plus battery backup, so you can save your progress.
That's cheap. That's a budget game.
It is.
Yeah.
From November 1994, we have F1 Game Pro. We have F1 ROC 2
Boo.
by Ben D. Rules,
Hey,
Hey, we're
Ben D.
back.
Rules is back.
our Top Gear fan.
Yep.
Sega tries to add a new twist to racing games with some ballyhooed technology, but ultimately F1 ROC 2 provides only above-average racing action. ROC and roll. At first glance, F1's abundant options qualify it for the trophy. You get 32 tracks, half are actual Formula One courses, 3 racing modes, including Grand Prix season, and 3 cars that can be customized. One option you'll miss, however, is 2-player head-to-head competition on a split screen. Your car handles well and responds smoothly to the controls, which is essential on some of the extremely twisty courses. Sega adds a good strategic dimension to the control with its new custom DSP chip, which makes your vehicle perform differently depending on what happens in the race. For instance, your tires gradually wear out and collisions affect the car's handling. You have to time your pit stops correctly to win. You'll recognize the view. It's the standard behind the car racing you've seen for years, although the backgrounds are imaginative, ranging from desert to sunsets to city lights. The foregrounds aren't very detailed, and the cars are too small. I thought the cars were too small in the first one, too.
Well, I was going to ask what you guys felt about the camera angle in ROC 1, because like it is third person. You're not in the cockpit. Your
Right.
view's not from the cockpit. It's third person, which is fine. I'm used to that.
I'm good
but
with
the
that.
camera seemed like it was like further back
Yeah.
and farther up than most racing.
I would have
games.
liked a more pole position camera,
Yeah.
like a little lower, a little bit closer to the car.
Yeah.
But with still a good view of the road.
Did you
Yeah.
guys feel like you had like when you were racing, did you feel like you were able to kind of sight read it well enough? Because like they have like the caution like
the-
turns showing up.
That helped.
Yeah,
Because I honestly I ended up relying on those.
me too. Because the mini map's a nightmare to
The
like.
mini map sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. The mini map's fine.
It's nice that there's a
but it-
mini map there, but
it-
the position
it is
of it
distracting.
is weird.
And then I don't think the tracks themselves had like the brake markers that you see at a real track.
What do those look like?
So like if you're coming up to a turn on a racetrack, you'll see 50, 100, 150,
Oh, I
and
see.
it tells you how far
Are
away
those the
you
red
are.
white?
Well, it's the
No,
distance to
they're
the
distance
apex of the
to the
turn.
Oh,
apex
yeah,
of
I
the
don't
turn.
remember seeing those.
I don't know if it's apex or the start of the turn.
That would have helped.
But those are that's what you use to determine when you brake.
Gotcha.
So I don't think they had
Man,
those
that
in
would
the
have been
game.
awesome to have.
So the caution markers really helped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ian.
Oh, no, you're good. The foregrounds aren't very detailed and the cars are too small. Fun details like sparks flying during collisions are far too infrequent. The sounds are worse. The sound in this fucking game. The engine noise was awful. Engines whine like buzzing bees and tire screeches are almost muffled out of existence. The many tracks, the realistic strategy, and the good controls make this an interesting game. Still, for hard charging intensity and head-to-head action, you'll have to steer elsewhere. F1 ROC 2 by Sega, graphics 3.5, sound 2.5, control 3.5, fun factor 3.5, challenge intermediate. MSRP $69. Nice.
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 Brad says, check out that MSRP. Nice. 8 megs behind the car view available now. Multi-scrolling auto racing battery backup later Zine Lord.
Battery
Lord,
backup.
Lord.
Lord. Remember battery backup for our Flopsy guess.
I just he said that it controlled well, and I disagree.
Yeah.
because the first one controlled substantially better.
Yeah.
So
In the first one, I'm curious because you were talking about the difficulty. We were talking about the difficulty, but specifically, Drew, you had mentioned that. Did you ever use a pit stop in the game?
no,
I never did either, like ever. And I also thought the races. I watched F1, the movie first. I was expecting the races to be like longer. And it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's three
Same.
laps,
It's-
three
yeah.
or four laps, and it's like,
that was a nice upgrade to the second one. Is you could
okay.
choose the number of laps that your race
Right,
was up
yeah,
to
I got
like
that far.
65, which is
65.
great. Like
Yeah.
that makes sense because in real life they have races that long, but like the mechanics were so bad of that game. Like the controls were bad, and the way that it ping ponged you was so bad. I would have rather have seen that feature in the first one, because then you add the needing to pit stop. So
yep. I felt like it was weird
Yeah.
that you have the option to pit stop, but I never needed to. It seemed like the only reason to is your car takes damage.
I think so.
I don't think it had anything to do with the tires or anything like that.
Right.
Or maybe it refilled your nitro. I doubt it.
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't try it.
Yeah.
Did you guys have any achievements?
I didn't. I didn't do any this week. I was busy.
I've got some. My first achievement is Days of Chunder. In order to unlock Days of Chunder, you complete the Grand Prix and ROC 1 in one sitting, and you just drink as much as you can the entire time until you throw up.
Nice.
Days of Chunder. My next achievement is press F1 for help. In order to unlock press F1 for help, you save after each first place finish in Race of Champions 1. So if you don't finish first place, you don't save. And I'm assuming that you could race a perfect game this way.
I'm
Probably.
sure.
And when you save, there's this cute little animation of your car being lifted into like a truck trailer with
that's funny.
Flamingo Race Company, I
Right.
think, on the trailer.
Nice.
I thought that was,
Which was the Flamingo Race Company was cute.
Yeah,
I
it's
liked
cute.
That.
my next achievement is Can't Stop Here, This is Bat Country. In order to unlock Can't Stop Here, This is Bat Country, you never take a pit stop in the game ever.
That's good.
My next achievement is Secret of Monaco. Order to unlock Secret of Monaco. You finish first on Monaco. That was the fucking hardest track. I felt like
That's where the wreck
game.
happened in the movie.
I know.
Yeah.
And my last achievement is I Can't Drive 65. In order to unlock I Can't Drive 65, you start a 65 lap race in ROC 2 and you can't finish it.
Yeah.
You quit. That's it. That's all I got
Nice.
for
Good,
achievements.
Good achievements. I
That's
like
our
those.
Thank you.
Didn't
I-
even cross my mind to make some.
I had 3. First one being, but it's for realism. Finish a 65 lap. The second one being, I could do what now? Beat the game without any upgrades.
Oh.
And then Legend of Zelda Second Quest, get to the actual F1 part and
ROC 2.
and 2.
Nice.
Very nice.
How cool would it have been if like you could like manage the team too?
Right.
You know what I mean? Where it's like you could choose like who's in the pit and like, you know,
Your
who-
engineer.
Yeah. And then
Like,
you
is
choose
he going to
the
be this
racer.
asshole that says, I need more money? Or are
Right.
you going to get someone who says, we need exactly this much money?
Right,
That
right.
would have been cool.
Yeah.
I mean, hire different ones that have different
Right.
strengths.
Yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah.
So it's not quite that in depth, but in Gran Turismo 4 A spec, I think, is the one that I had on PS2, I think. For some of the longer races, you can set it up like they had like straight up the 24-hour races like in real time that
Wow.
you could play.
What is this, Final Fantasy 11?
But you could hire a driver to.
Yeah, you would
cover
have
it.
you would
Okay.
have it drive for you, and you would give it the strategy of when to pit, which tires to use, and stuff like that. It
That's
was
cool.
pretty neat. But then you had to like, either stay up with it or what I did was set my strategy and fucking pass out.
Right.
And then wake up and be like, all right, are we okay?
Right.
And
Which
like
is
how
how
hard
it-
to push
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Really
was
how
pretty
it
cool.
works in real life. That driver runs for 7 hours, 8 hours, and then gets in the fucking bed and lets the other guy take over
Yeah.
overnight, and then gets back up,
Yeah.
picks the race back up in the morning.
For the
What's
24
that?
hours
What's
one.
that game that Penn and Teller made? Like
Oh, the truck, like
Desert
cross
Bus
country
or whatever.
Yeah, desert bus.
To where you just have to. You can't do it on autopilot because it'll drift. So you have to constantly be doing the most boring, like 8-hour play of it ever. People play it for charity like that.
It's a good troll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they hate video games, so they wanted to make you a series of unplayable video games.
Jokes on them. There's plenty that exist
Yeah,
already.
We've covered
From
a
well-intentioned
lot of
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As is evidenced by half of our episodes.
Half?
Well, how much do you guys think you would pay for F1 ROC Race of Champions 1?
I bet it was pretty common. I bet there's a lot of them out there. $13.
$13 reduce from Ian. Tyler, what do you think?
1670.
$16.70. Bubba Drewski?
Let's see. F is the 6th letter of the alphabet. $6.
Actual retail value of F1 ROC Race of Champions for the Super Nintendo, loose on average, according to PriceCharting.com, at the time of this recording, is $9.99.
Okay.
All right.
I would buy it for that.
Sure.
I would buy it for that. I think that's fair. How about F1 ROC 2? How much do you guys think you'd pay for that?
I'm going to stick with my original number of $13.
Okay.
1670.
Okay.
Well, $6 times 2 for the sequel is $12.
Okay. Actual retail value of F1 ROC 2 Race of Champions for the Super Nintendo, loose on average, according to PriceCharting.com, at the time of this recording, is $14.99. So on both of these, you guys are all like
Pretty
very
close.
keyed in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think Flopsy has to say about these games?
I'd say the first one's common, maybe the second one uncommon.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both pretty cheap.
And they could both be
comparatively cheap.
common.
I do think the second one might be a little less common
Okay.
because it was probably more expensive to make with the extra
Right.
chip in it.
Higher MSRP.
Yeah, higher MSRP. Good point. But I don't know if that is going to move it from like a common to an uncommon, you know?
I'm fine either way.
So the first one, I'm going to say common, probably 3.5 stars.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
could see that.
Sure.
Yeah.
The second one, I vote common, 3 stars.
I think it might be the same.
Or uncommon 3 stars.
Uncommon 3 stars.
That's my vote
So you're thinking common 3.5 for the first game, uncommon 3
for the second.
for the second.
I mean, the second one was worse, but will they say it?
Right.
See it that way?
That's why I only deducted a 0.5 star,
Yeah.
because I don't think it'll be that much.
How grind heavy it is to take
Yeah.
away half a star.
Yeah.
That is true. I'm good with that. I'm good to roll with that.
Yep.
Okay.
Works for me.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay. I keep burping up those Oreos, and they fucking really do. Like the taste of them all combined in my burp tastes like those fucking possum candy canes.
Oh.
Well, according to Flopsy, aka the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library, 1991 through 1998 by Pat Contry, courtesy of Monster Roll Mike and a shadowy mysterious benefactor. F1 ROC 2 Race of Champions.
ROC 2.
Sorry, my bad. F1 ROC Race of Champions, which they put second because ROC 2 is in Roman numerals.
Right.
ROC I. Okay. You guys aren't gonna be happy. I'm not happy, so you guys aren't gonna be happy. I imagine. ROC F1 ROC Race of Champions 1 exhaust heat in Europe. Availability uncommon.
Oh.
3.5 stars.
We got the stars right,
Yeah.
but not the availability.
We're close.
F1 ROC2 Race of Champions. Availability very uncommon. So we had the scale correct.
Right.
We were just off. 4 stars. It's a 4-star game, boys. 4-star game. Wow. 4-star game, boys.
I've listened to y'all do this a lot, and it's like you disagree
Out
with
of
Flopsy,
curiosity,
but I've never felt it till now.
Stings.
Would you see what F-Zero's rated in there?
F-Zero has to be a 5-star game.
That's what I would think.
It might take me just a little minute to find it. F-Zero, 4.5 stars. A 1/2 star.
The OG it copied off of is more than 1/2 star better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 years later.
Damn.
But I understand if you're not taking that into account. I get it. But still, yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that 1/2 star on F-Zero is the 2-player. Is my guess.
Yep. Because I remember whenever I bought the SNES Mini for Melissa and I, I bought 2 controllers. Yeah, we'll play this. She loves F-Zero. Oh, I never had anybody to play with as a kid, so I didn't even know it was only 1 player.
When we did it for the show, we ran into that too. Because I was like, what the
that
fuck?
Sucks. Yep.
That and Final Fight. I remember those two being like,
Final Fight blew
what
my
the fuck?
mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tyler, thank you, Bubba Drewski. If you were to give this game a beard that sums up how you feel about it, what kind of beard would it be and why?
I would give it the flaming face beard of the golden fox in F-Zero when it crashes and explodes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because the golden fox is like JP's car in F1 in that super fast, super high acceleration. Body is dog shit, explodes all the fucking time.
Also, you notice that it takes Brad Pitt to point out to the lead engineer what the problem is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just throwing that out there.
Well, she had asked
An older man is here now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
That is true.
She had asked JP, can you tell me, is it entering the corner, exiting the corner? Is it the right? She had asked him for more details, and he couldn't provide it. So I think that was more a dig on the younger generation than women. But women are stupid too, right? So
I guess it would have been nice if he had a fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he did. He had a bunch of metal in his back.
Doesn't count. Personality flaw. I need a personality flaw other than being like Brad Pitt in a movie, because it's like Nikki was like and I was like, it was like it's something about seeing Brad Pitt playing this character over and over again, because he was exuding Brad Pitt.
He's
energy.
a compulsive gambler. They talk about him spending his fortune on gambling, but of course he never gambles. He never does anything, but fold to intentionally lose to set the kid up.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, sorry, Tyler. If you were to give this game a pair of glasses, what kind of glasses would you give it?
I would give it the small black specks of Samurai Gora in F-Zero, who is my favorite racer, and he has the highest max speed, lowest acceleration, bright pink with flames on it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Well, would you like to see what we're going to play next?
Or we're going to do Dr. Franken.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Frankens, and then watch Frankenstein.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And I've already watched Frankenstein.
All right, I'm behind. I got to do my homework.
I mean, find out exactly what.
Yeah, what's the name of it again? The Adventures of Dr. Franken.
Yep.
Yeah, we found it.
Adventures of Dr.
You're looking at the same YouTube video as me?
eBay, accidentally. Because I just put it in Frankenstein, and that's what popped up.
This looks like, not to stomp on some comments I'm going to make next episode, but The Adventures of Dr. Franken looks like the fucking Dracula game that we played.
Oh.
Where he's got the sneakers. I can't remember the name of that.
Fuck.
Not
Or
Baby
the
Drags.
The
but
Reebok tie-in.
Yeah.
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 The pump.
The Reebok
The
pump.
Reebok pump.
Yeah. God, I wish I could remember the name of that. I can see the ad. Clearly.
Drax.
Ooh,
It was
it's
Drax
Yeah.
Adventure.
Drax
or
Day
something.
Off or some shit.
Yeah. All right.
Don't worry, I'll look it up and then interrupt what he ends up. I gotta go. Okay.
Thanks for listening,
soon.
everybody.
Drax Night Out.
Drax. Patreon.com/TADPOG. Give us money if you want us to keep doing this. Otherwise, we won't. I'm kidding. We will. Thank you to all of our Patreon donors. If you're a Jake, which is $5 or more per month, you will have some fresh content on the Patreon to listen to.
Yeah. Talk about blowjobs.
Little Patreon shorts. And then if you are a executive producer, which is $20 or more per month, I read your names on the show every week. We're going to do that again right now, starting with Jesse Y, Drink Bud Dry, Cubicle Monkey, Enthusiast Jeff M, Sandwich Pope Phil H, Gamebug Prime, Nathan E, Pinball Airplane Archmage, Chris Edler, sorry you couldn't be on this episode, Lord Micah P, Louisville Correspondent Princess Caswell, Banana Hammock, Flavor Trick, Taryn D, D-Pope Sandwich, and last but not least, that nice guy from Michigan. Thank you all so much for your generosity.
Thank you.
And we're very flattered that you would give us this money every single month.
Yep.
Okay.
When I was looking up the calories on those Oreos. I saw the price. Those aren't fucking cheap. So thank
they're
you.
not.
So
They're
thank
really
you
not.
for doing that and buying the awful snacks for us to do on the show.
Yeah, it was the worst taste to money ratio of anything we've ever had. So how you guys want to close it out? Like you're eating a cream corn Oreo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So until next time.
I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry. Stop. Shh. Okay, thank you. TADPOG is hosted and produced by Tyler Holland, Dave Moore, and Ian Chandler, and releases new episodes every Wednesday. You can find them on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and just about anywhere else podcasts are hosted. If you have a question or comment for the hosts, don't hesitate to call us at 270-883-2555 and leave us a voicemail. If we like it, we'll play it on the show and respond. If you'd like to send us something, you can do so at TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. If you'd like to donate to the show, visit patreon.com/TADPOG, and with a minimum donation of $1 per month, you will get access to all of our fun bonus content. Join the conversation on our Discord server at bit.ly/TADPOG Discord. Registration is free, and we'd love to have you there. If you enjoy our show and haven't already, don't forget to find and tap that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
I remember what it was now.
No, you're fine.
Good, right?
We'll be good.
I didn't even think about it until we're recording a thing.
Now, worst case scenario, we don't have a stinger, but we will.
Okay. And now a dramatic reading. Come on in and pull yourself up a chair. Let the fun begin. It's time to let down your hair. Pee-wee's so excited. 'Cause all his friends have been invited to go wacky at Pee-wee's Playhouse. There's a crazy rhythm coming from Puppet Land, Dirty Dog, Cool Cat, and Chicky Baby are the puppet band. He's got a couple of talking fish and a genie who'll grant a wish. Golly, it's cuckoo at Pee-wee's Playhouse.
That was good.
That was great.
Good.